up 3-1 Eastern. Looking good, feeling good. Life is good. Yeah, I'd love to see a 2-0, but like you said, it's going to be a big, big match. I'd expect 3 matches, but we'll see. I think the biggest thing is map 2. Map 2 with collegiate players, their mental fortitude is only so high. I mean, these guys probably went to class. These guys probably had a day, you know, to do stuff. And so, like, your mental fortitude can really, really matter in that map too, because if you win or lose, sometimes it can really, like, push you into map 3, and then it can, like, really just mess with you because you're tired, or you're just like, oh, I'm like, you know, I'm done with this. I don't want to even play map 3. Like, let's just get this over with. And so you start making these hasty decisions that necessarily make more mistakes and kind of snowballs into map 3. So I really, really want to just see strong fundamentals, because the good thing about having strong fundamentals is that it pretty much becomes the foundation of when you are playing bad. At least you have your fundamentals. So I think we got our map bans, so we can take a look at the maps here. It should be pretty nice.
EMU will be starting on defense on our first map, Abyss. Ooh. Our second map will be Haven, where Ball State will be playing defense. And if we need a third, it will be on Bind. One of my personal favorite maps, Bind. I just love the play, being able to go 2 shorts, 2 longs, and just the interplay with the teleports on Bind. It should be really interesting to see how this team adapts to the maps today. Because
for sure.
Just such interesting picks. Abyss, also one of my favorites. It's all about controlling that mid play.
Yeah.
And I just hope to see a really good game from both teams here.
Yeah.
Obviously, want Eastern Michigan to pull out the W, but we want to see some good Valorant here.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Like, I wouldn't be mad at a map 3. I think 2 maps, the first 2 maps are good. You said Abyss, right?
Yeah, Abyss. So their first map.
Abyss for the first map, I think, is going to be really good. Again, it's one of those maps where, you know, control, but a little bit on the bigger side of the maps. And I definitely think, if anything, I'd really like to see how Lumac does, because he's going to be taking these duels that are going to be, like, pivotal in matches, or in rounds, I should say. Because those duels that he's going to be taking are going to be duels that, like, kind of need to be had, those, like, one-on-one duels, or those duels that are a little bit on the longer range side, and to see kind of, like, pretty much your man, like, your first man in, to, like, make those duels, win those duels. I'd really like to see if he's going to be successful tonight on that first map. And it'll definitely set the pace for Eastern, too. So...
You know, that whole thing with Abyss being so mid-heavy, I wonder, where will Lumac play today? Will he be playing for space on mid? Will he be trying to get those entry picks up like B main, up A main?
Yeah.
Either way, I just think we're going to see some very interesting duels here out of Lumac.
Yeah, no. I'd love to see how Eastern's going to kind of, like, combo up these duels that are going to happen, because Abyss kind of, there's a lot of choke points that kind of force you to duel, and to see their setup, their agent select is going to be kind of really important, because yeah, I know these guys have been playing with each other for a long time, but you change things up, you know, positions change. As we've heard with the team, they've done a lot of role swapping throughout these last couple of months, so it's going to be kind of exciting, because I think last week we didn't really get a taste of who they really are. I think there was a tidbit of trolling with some of those agents. So to kind of see tonight, I think we're going to see a little bit more foundational setups that they're going to have, the more, like, consistent agent selects that we're going to be seeing. I think we're going to see a lot more consistent roles that are going to be being played by those players. So
It's like going from a Swift play to your comp game. We're going to see some clips from
and so,
last
like,
game.
this is kind of what I'm talking about. Like, last map, they were playing some agents that, like, yeah, you can see, but they're also kind of playing a little bit more of aggressive picks, kind of just, like, picks that, you know, you'd kind of pick in a rank match to, like, make sure you get your kill and have a little bit of fun, and, like, you're not bored. Whereas, like, you know, like, no disrespect to Western, but all disrespect as well, because they're kind of terrible. So, like, these guys are coming into the game with, like, straight duel. Like, you know, seeing these clips, like, Wolf Knight does not give a damn who he's, like, shooting at. And granted, like, it is what it is. The Western is the skill level that they're at, but, like, still, it's just they're not taking them as serious with the comp that they're running. And I mean, look at that 3K. He's not even looking at the guy, and he's getting him. So, you know, when you're playing people like that, it kind of makes it where you do want to play agents that are a little bit more fun, a little bit more fast-paced. You can get more kills with. You can set yourself up. But a team like Ball State that is strong foundational, that has a strong foundation, yeah, you can't just play like a headless chicken and just start shooting people. I mean, Lumac can play like that because he's dirty.
He's
but
him.
Like the rest of the guys, they're dirty too, but they got to put a little bit more respect on Ball State. So I'm excited, man. I'm really, really excited. I think tonight's going to be a great match. Like you said, battle of the giants. So
every game counts here, and even though they didn't really take Western Michigan that seriously, every game is serious.
Yes.
They've got to pull out these wins.
Yep.
So, I mean, it's amusing to see Lumac pull out the shorty and get 2 kills, 3 kills with it in a game.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's going to fly here. We
No.
just got to see consistent fundamentals and just see where these people thrive.
Yeah.
Like in their element.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree. I'm really, really excited for tonight. I think either way it goes, truthfully, not to be pessimistic, but either way it goes, I think it's going to set the tone for the season for Eastern. Because you come off of playing a trash team like Western, and then you come to playing one of the top dogs in the league like Ball State that have won ESC in the past. I could be wrong, but I think they've won it several times. So you're playing a team that is pretty coveted within the ESC, so you really got to set the tone. I mean, if Eastern wins this game, people are going to definitely be, question the other teams in the ESC are definitely going to question who's going to win, who's going to lose, what teams to watch out for. And I think tonight, if the boys pull out the win, I think the ESC's got to watch out for Eastern this year. We have never won the ESC, I think, for anything. So I can be wrong, but I'm pretty sure Eastern has never won the ESC for any of our games. So yeah, if the boys can really set the tone for this season, it'd be amazing to watch.
If there's any time, now is the time.
Yeah, and I think
this is really just going to be a like trend-setting game. Who is going to come out on top? And I think whoever wins this game should probably be the favorites to win the ESC.
Oh, for sure. I like that. I like that. Say that again. Whoever wins this game should be the favorites. And hopefully it's EMU. But right now we got our agent select. So we got on Abyss, we've got attackers and defenders. EMU's going with defense like you were saying. And yeah, tell us about this agent select a little bit.
So I'm liking the agent select on Ball State's side, picking 2 initiators. I'm a big fan of that more aggressive play, picking 2 initiators over something like 2 sentinels, 2 smokes. Not as aggressive as 2 duelists, but still. We're going to see a lot of interesting plays. We're probably going to see a lot of good lineups here with the Sova and KO. We're finally having some lock-ins on the Eastern side. We've got an Omen, we got a Waylay. It's going to be a Waylay duel between Lumac and Gav here.
Yeah.
Alexander looking like he's going to pick KO. It looks like we're going to have a pretty similar setup here.
Yeah, definitely with the double initiators. Definitely going to see. I think you bring up a good point, but go ahead.
No Sentinels on the Eastern side, which is
very interesting. I do want to say, though, on Ball State side, what I do like is that they are starting on attack, and so I think when you're starting on attack on a map like Abyss, they're trying to get as many rounds as possible on attack side. And I think that's why we're seeing this more aggressive-sided comp with them. So it's going to be really interesting because I think they're going to really try and put the pressure on to start the game. And again, talking about tone, setting the tone, it's going to be really interesting to see Eastern because I think if you're Eastern, or if you're Ball State, excuse me, and you see Eastern's comp with no Sentinel, you're kind of like, okay, this is kind of going to be easy. We can just go to a site, and there's going to be no one that's going to be like hard anchoring. But I think this is going to be kind of a good, kind of like a good pivot for Eastern because it kind of throws them off a little bit on their game plan.
I think it's really interesting on the Eastern side. They don't have a Sentinel, but they do have Stall. They have 2 smokes. They have an Astra and an Omen. Astra having some of the longest smokes in the game.
Yeah, and again, off rip, Lumac is going to start pushing up. He's going to get a lot of space into B main, and they're going to hear that he's going to be able to retract. And we already know B's kind of clear, but again, Ball State's going to look to cover mid and just slow walk. Again, setting the tone, playing super slow right now.
I mean, this is what we were talking about. You got to take that mid space and a good flash. And Lumac gets the first pick, the second pick as well.
Will he
try for a third?
He's going for it. He's going for it. Look, he's feeling himself. Got his third. Does he get 4?
Spotted Grim, but isn't going to get a shot off.
He's going to get 4. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, and he gets picked off.
And that's 2 for Ball State here. It's going to be interesting. They don't want to overstep here. Astra's already on B. I don't know if they know that Astra's pushed up this far, so this is going to be really interesting to see if Eastern's going to walk back or if they're going to push on the flank.
They've got to play this retake right here. Looks like Ball State is either going to play Heaven or they're going to go for the long rotate through CT.
They might try and go A here. I think Sova saw, so this might be a race to A. They're going to try and fake the steps, though, but we read this. Look, KO's here, and we're going to get Alex to be able to see these two. Nice crossfire.
Nice pick.
That's beautiful job by Alex. And nice. This should be a round win for Eastern, but we got 20 seconds on the clock. Asher should be able to get the bomb down. That's going to be good creds for Ball State's side. And again, here we go. 1v3 Eastern.
Let's
see. Will they
see.
get the first round?
Rebo working with the Sheriff here, picked up off someone. She's still got the credits from the spike plant here, and she's gonna get killed trying to play for some picks there, trying
to get a little cheeky.
Yeah, try and get a little cheeky there.
Yeah, he's trying something. I respect it.
Try and pull out some picks, and we're gonna have the first round taken by Eastern Michigan.
Yes, sir. Beautiful round, honestly. Very well done. I love that. Ball State tries to play slow. We read it. We play aggressive. Again, with this comp, you think that they're going to play fast, but they're actually playing slow off of the rip, and Eastern's just ready for it. They flash. They swing. Lumac is a god. He gets 3, and then the boys clean up the rest. So great round by Eastern. I mean, that's literally all you want out of a round 1. But again, on a round 2, it does not matter a damn thing if you win round 1, if you lose round 2. It is a test of time. We have a tech pause, but if you lose round 2 after you win round 1, it don't matter. It does not matter. Economy shot.
It's really interesting to me. Eastern Michigan playing great to their strengths here. You saw Ball State trying to get up mid and take that space there, but the smokes and the flashes from the Eastern Michigan side sort of prevented that, and they were able to get Lumac in and get some picks off of that early information that he got. So really, first round carried on the back of Lumac there.
Yeah. I mean, again, I think it's going to be something that we're going to be seeing for pretty much the rest of this matchup and the rest of this match for tonight. I think Lumac is definitely something to watch out for, like we've been saying, and it's going to be really interesting to see. Hopefully, this tech pause isn't too long. I think it's a technical pause on Ball State's side. So, yeah, we're going to be waiting up for that, and once we get confirmation, we'll start back up again.
Yeah. Let's talk about like alt orbs here. So we've got Lumac, strong alt, getting a great head start with those 3 kills.
Yep.
We have Grim and Rebo getting head starts on theirs. Very strong for trying to play around that post plant. Especially Astra's being able to just split that site in half.
Yeah. I think the alt orbs now, I think with a lot of the agents needing more alt orbs creates the dynamic of Valorant to be a little bit more slow paced and not so much ability dump that it's been for like the last couple of years. I think Valorant's had the issue where sometimes you feel like, especially at the pro level, people are just cycling ults every round. It feels like there's an ult running every round. And so kind of to see, like, now that Riot's kind of adjusted the ult orbs and to see a little bit more slower pace is going to be kind of nice. But the tech pause is over. I think we're all good. Someone kicked their PC by an accident, so we should be straight. And we're going to be going into round 2
Looks
Eastern.
like we're going to have a hard A push here.
Yep.
We have the KO knifing off Rip, getting Lumac with it.
And Gav is going to get the outlaw here. So they're strongly paying off of him and confident that he's going to get a pick here. So it's going to be really interesting to see, because if he does get a pick, this round changes completely. And this is a perfect setup for Eastern. The top down from 3 people. He gets picked off once. They miss their shot. And he's going to go again. I don't know. Eastern knows that there's 5, though.
Gav was hit on that entry. He's hurt.
Yes,
but he's not dead. He's dead now by the hand of Lumac. I mean, we've just been talking about him all day. And he's just delivering.
Yeah, that was a great kill by Lumac. And great picks. And now, again, it slows down. I'm pretty sure, though, Ball State picked up that outlaw. It seems like the KO is holding it. So, I mean, still, they're going to just look for something. But again, Eastern, this is the fundamental thing that I was talking about. Look how slow they're paying. They got their 2 picks. No one's pushing up. Everyone's still holding their corners. Lumac is playing super aggressive, but obviously he can. And we're holding the angle. So, look, they're going to look for this, and maybe Lumac might be able to see the rebo. Let's see what that KO knife gets killed. Oh man, that KO knife. really messed it up there.
It's all about those off angles. Eastern Michigan was playing with the off angles, sitting on top of the box, and Phobos gets a pick on Alexander there, a KO versus KO duel, and
nice.
The last pick by Comfy seals the round for Eastern Michigan.
Yeah.
It's 2-0.
Yeah, clean. It was kind of like Wolfenite was kind of like that. Hey, if we really need this round, I can win this round for us. He was going on an early flank. We can see him on the right-hand side of the screen. And then this was just a perfect timing from the flank. Great pick here. That was insane. That right click needs to be nerfed to God knows what. That's stupid. But great job by Wolfenut to clutch the round and get that flank. And then the trades from Comfy was perfect. So another great sound round from Eastern. I'm loving this.
Speaking about those alts, the second round really sets the tone here. And you see Rebo, one orb off of his ult here. If they can get a plant down early and they can get Rebo to pop his ult, it could look very dangerous for the Eastern Michigan team.
They're going to do a fast push on B. Wow, and Redefy.
Wow.
They didn't even check him with the drone, and he still got picked off with the Bucky. That is a sad way to go out, and this is going to be interesting. Wolfenite is here, though. He's going to try and deny the plant. I think he got a hit on that with his shock dart, but we're going to get a drone out of heaven. Is he going to be able to see anything? Good flash by the KO. Doesn't see anyone. Is he going to be able to find it? They don't see him on the far corner. I think they're going to... Nice,
and the
good.
Flick kills him.
And we're going to get a blind here by Omen. Going to smoke. Alec gets a pick. He gets traded. Alex gets 2. Phobos gets 2. Phobos gets 3.
With 3.
Wolfenite gets the trade.
Wow.
1v1 Astra has the pull off. She sucks him. Pause. And then now we're gonna get to see this. Let's see what happens here. He's got the dart.
He's
gonna.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know where he is.
He gets it.
He's looking
he's
down.
winning this. Watch. He's not winning this.
He was caught out with the Bucky, and Rebo is going to seal the round. He has ult for next round.
Oh.
It's looking like it's going to snowball back in the other direction for Ball State here.
I mean, that's a great round by Phobos, though. He gets 3. Like, the way that he got 3 was just respectable because he should have gotten... The 2 first kills were fine, but that third kill was a little bit ridiculous. I think there was a couple whiffages there. All good, though. I'm not the best player either, and neither are these guys. So it happens. But winning those 3 kills pretty much won them that round. And then the Astra setup at the end, that's just kind of hard to beat.
It's really just, like, from Phobos here.
We're going to see another aggressive play from round 1. Oh my God, Lumac might get the Astra off guard. He's making a lot of noise though, and he doesn't see her. And then Alex gets picked off by Grim. That is very unfortunate by Lumac because Astra was right under him. He almost got that pick right there. So now the round changes because Alex is down. We don't have our KO. Now they can kind of slow walk into A because they have no knife. And they're going to be able to pretty much walk in for free with these abilities. They should be able to clear the site.
They haven't quite solidified their site yet. They're looking at A here. Omen's still on B. Look out.
KO. Yep. They can't really deny this. We're going to see Spamage. No, Wolfenite with a great pick. Wolfenite with 2. The spam from
Redify getting a 3rd.
Wow. Talk about saving grace. Redefy and Wolfenite with some spam.
And it's the Astra all alone.
Rebo. Can he do it? 1v4. I don't see this happening. Yup, Lumac gets the clean.
Just Lumac, just out-aiming him.
Yeah. Great round by Redefy and Wolfenite. That was great.
How are you going to try and peek Lumac there?
Yeah, no, he's tripping. He's tripping. But, you know, what happens? You know, it's okay. It's okay. The best you can do is try. He tried. Lumac's the better player. He gets the kill there. There's nothing you can do.
I thought we were going to see a repeat of round 3 there, but Eastern Michigan pulling out the comeback there.
Yeah, that was great.
Going from a 5v4 to a 4v1.
Yeah, that was insane. Again, Wolfenite, Redefy, saved that round, and now we're going to be going into round 4 here. This is going to be, or round 5 here, excuse me. And they're looking towards, again, with this Sova drone start towards B. Redefy should not peek, but they're pushing him. Oh. They try and Bucky him again, but he plays back and he punishes them.
The drone is going to get all 3 of them there.
Yeah, and we're going to see a big rotation from Eastern here. This is going to be a great job by Eastern to early rotate, and hopefully they can deny the plant. We're going to see a deny the plant. Nice. Wolfenite gets 1. Plant is still not down for Ball State.
The missed shots from Rebo is really costing him there. Wolfenite is only 12 HP.
They're going to be able to call this out, though.
One
trying to get
from
out.
Lumac. Is he going to get a second here?
Yeah, this
sees
should be a good
Rebo
job
there.
They see that they're trying to escape. They're not going to let them get out.
That one.
Great job by
my
Lumac.
God.
Wow. I mean, great job by Lumac to finish that off, but Redefy, way to stay alive. They were able to push the smokes, and he didn't get caught up with the Bucky. He saw that they were going to be pushing aggressive with the waylay, and look at this. He almost like kind of baited it in. It was perfect. Great job by Redefy. And then Wolfenite, the anchor of the team, really just supporting here and getting that pick. That was really good job. And then Lumac was able to see that they're trying to escape the site, and then he's like, no, not today, not on my watch. I'm going to headshot you. Go to bed, kid. And yeah, just trying to send them home early.
The flick through the wall there really... that round was saved by Wolfenite's presence there. Just being able to stay alive there is so key.
And we're gonna see a round 6 timeout. They're shook.
A round 6 timeout. They are shook. They are shivering their timbers right now.
Yeah. Yeah. They're scared in their boots, man. That is wow.
I mean,
I understand it, though. You're going 4-1 into a 5-1. I'm pretty sure this is their bye round, so you want to make sure that you got a good set or get up a nice set piece or kind of like a tactical play here. So I understand that, but it's going to be interesting here. I would like to see them still do their B play, this kind of B default that Ball State does. I think if they want to get more rounds here, they need to do this B default because that's what they've been doing and kind of set this pattern up that they always go B. But they need to be careful because Eastern is kind of playing in motion right now, and they're going to be playing aggressive on the other side of the A side, and they might be able to clear A and then just rotate everyone to B. So
yeah,
let's see what happens here.
It could be a risky situation with EMU crashing in. The blind there, getting both the Sova and the Waylay there.
Yeah, but like a fake aggressiveness. I actually like that early blind out of Comfy. It kind of puts that pressure like, hey, we might push up, and they didn't push up. They're going to have to waste the drone again. Comfy's the only one on the site. He gets ulted. He gets ulted again, but he's able to live. He might die here.
He lives
Does not die. Ball State gets the site for 2 ults, just about. Astra ults down, Sova ults down, and they're going to get the plant. This is going to be a full 5-on-5 retake, the juiciest of the juice. And
Alexander getting 2 picks off of Heaven.
Wow, great job. He's
sitting on
a little too much.
He doesn't need it.
Oh wow, he's just swinging. He's feeling himself. Comfy gets another, and we're going to see all 5 from Eastern still alive. Astra's still alive. Should be able to get the suck off here. Doesn't matter. Comfy's going to be able to get it half, and this should be an easy round by Eastern. Looking like Ball State's going to save.
Ball State's just going to sit back.
And the timeout does jack crap. Excuse my French.
The tactical timeout, obviously there were adjustments that needed to be made, weren't made during that timeout.
Terrible, terrible. A lot of things in life aren't free, but that round was free for Eastern. That timeout was a waste of time for Ball State, and if I was their coach, I'd really be looking back after this round and seeing their coach made a mistake. I don't know who the coach is at Ball State, but you need to look back and maybe not make that timeout ever again.
If I was the coach at Ball State, I'd be seeing how much it would cost to get Lumac on my team.
Oh, for sure, for sure. What's the transfer window? You know, the NBA is big on transfer window. I'd love to see it for Lumac here. But again, we're going into round 7 here again, and Ball State's looking for more of a default mid push here. They got the bomb down towards B side. They're playing a little bit more reserved, as we would say. On ranked play, though, we say that they're playing a little bit more scared. If this was, you know, a actual ranked match, I'd say how it really is. But you know, this is PG-13. I cannot curse on this broadcast, so I'll keep it pretty straightforward. They're scared. Ball State's scared. They're playing super slow. They're almost like timid to clear things out. And look, because of this, we have full A pressure. They have to spend a drone just to get into A main. This is so sad.
And
this is so sad.
EMU is going to see it here. The recon bolt getting shot down, but they're going to have 3 people on A trying to
get
by Lumac, one from Redefy. He knows where Gav is.
Yep, this good 2 picks. Don't overplay your hand, though. Wolfenite.
Just play careful.
They're going to clear him.
Oh, and he gets
Lumac's
picked by
gonna look
Gav.
to trade here. This is good, though. This is good. Astra's on B site, though. We're a little bit... Bomb's going to be going towards B. Omen's not really aware. He threw a smoke towards A main, but he is aware. I apologize. I did not mean to question your integrity and your intelligence. Comfy is reading them like a book. He is ready for this. What does he do?
He sees Gav there. He's going to spray. Gets the pick with a headshot.
That's the Phantom for you, ladies and gentlemen. Broken, but twisted at the same time. Does he get another one?
Does he get another one? Ooh. That is a good question.
He's looking for it. He's looking for it. Ball State's going to get the bomb down, though. This is really good. Ball State's in a great position, though. 3v2, and they've got the bomb down in a pretty decent spot. We're going to see the KO flash go out for no reason because it does nothing besides delay. That was a waste of time. But anywho, Ball State, again, still in a really good position. Asha should be able to have at least some stall time. So let's see what Eastern does. We've got one smoke on the comfy.
Rebo playing up in mid-heaven in B-Nest there. And they Lumac.
Okay. Never mind.
Lumac, you are disgusting.
Never mind. That was a little too easy. Yeah, maybe use some utility. That would have been nice to see. Ball State's kind of making this boring. I thought we were going to get 3 matches here. We might get 2. We might get 1.
I wouldn't speak too early.
Yeah, I know. I shouldn't speak too early, but I'd love to.
I think going into this tech pause here, if I was on the other team, I'd probably be telling Lumac to take a shower.
Yeah.
Wow.
Another tech pause. And word around the street is the team disconnected. Possibly some internet issues, possibly some intentional leaving. Maybe they're a little bit tilted. I don't know. Ball State's a weird area. You ever been out to Ball State?
Nope.
No, don't waste your time.
Lived in Michigan all my life. I've heard they have bad internet there.
Yeah. It's showing right now. And the boys, look at them. They're living life.
They're relaxed. They're calm.
Yeah, looking fresh, good. That's a beautiful mouse. Is that a Logitech G Pro? Wow. Is G Pro 2?
Alexander's mouse?
Yeah. That's a G Pro 2 light blue. That might be limited. I don't know if that's on the market
That's pretty
still.
cool. That's pretty cool.
That might be limited.
Tens Wooting.
Mouse pad is a Tens Wooting. No.
The keyboard, yeah.
Oh, the keyboard is a Wooting.
If you know anything about keyboards, Wootings,
yeah,
they're expensive.
They're a little clicky. They're a little bit. They got that response technology. That new stuff that they're talking about.
Hall effect keyboards. They can activate at any distance.
Talk about a Hall effect, man. I need to add that into my vocabulary. Wow.
We're gonna look at some highlights here.
Is that a real word? Hall effect?
No, it's Hall effect.
Oh, Hall effect. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying Hall effect. I didn't know what that meant right there.
It would be a lot cooler if it was one word.
Yeah, that would be really cool. But yeah, here are some highlights from early rounds. Our production team working overtime for these highlights.
This play by Redefy, just backing off there and getting the calm pick there.
Snappy little headshot. Beautiful. It was beautiful. I mean, they're just doing really, really nice.
Wolfenite there just being able to just play off his whole being alive.
Yeah.
I was expecting him to get picked off there.
Yeah.
Just a flick by Alexander there. Yeah. Disgusting.
And so one thing I want EMU to be worried about and we got to watch out for is, one tech pause, okay, maybe it was a mistake. 2 tech pauses, though, you got to be careful, It doesn't take that long to download some cheats. Am I telling them that they are going to cheat? I would never say those words.
I'd say check their computers for word.exe.
Yeah. If they win this next round,
fine.
if they win this next round, we got to check PCs for sure. For sure, check PCs. And again, I'm not saying anyone's cheating. I'm just saying that if it would be weird if they start going if someone just doesn't die. And Ball State, they have a player that ends up just getting 15 kills in a couple of rounds, then we might want to question the integrity of the match here.
I guess we'll start to see if Ball State will make some adjustments. I do like their B push there, but it's just insane splash plays from Eastern. Just like that Alexander flick there to get 2 kills, just being able to hold onto his ult for later. Doesn't even need to use it, just relying on his raw aim there. And I just expect this Eastern Michigan team to carry this momentum throughout the match. We will see how Eastern Michigan does on attack.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not really too worried right now about their attack side comp. I was really worried about their defense because they have no Sentinel, and they're playing such a hybrid comp. But they're making it look pretty easy right now, and I think the confidence that we were talking to the team earlier today, kind of trying to get a couple of notes on how they were doing, and they were feeling very confident, no jitters, no pressure, even though they're going against one of the better teams in ESC, and it's shown in this map one. It's shown.
It's really, I think their biggest shine here, even though their team comp doesn't have a Sentinel, they can still get that information elsewhere by playing off the information they get from the Sova Dart, by the information they get from the KO knife, from having 2 smokes to delay the enemy team that long. It's just, just a whole like cavalcade of things that they're able to do in lieu of this Sentinel on their team comp.
Yeah, I think you've said it very, very well, and I'm very excited to see how it goes. I think this tech pause is going to go on for a little bit longer. We're not really too sure what's going on here, but hopefully the boys can get this game started and finish it too, because they're looking really, really good. I think we're hearing from broadcast that the teams are getting ready. We're getting some people reconnecting to the server. So we should be starting up here soon. Again, I do apologize for our fans watching from home. You know, when you're playing a team like Ball State, things like this happen. Aren't they from Ohio?
I'm pretty sure Ball State is in Ohio.
Ohio, yeah. That state's always a little wonky. So.
And also, what's interesting to me, sort of off topic here, but they're from Indiana. Okay.
I don't know my geography too well, and that school's irrelevant.
Bowling Green is a city in Kentucky, but they're not even from Kentucky.
Really?
They're from Ohio.
Interesting. Very interesting.
Lots of Ohio teams. That may be why we're getting so many weird occurrences in these ESC games.
Yeah. Well, either way, I mean, both a lot of the teams from Ohio, they don't go outside because they can't really. It's a weird state. Not really much going on over there besides football. And don't they have some type of food? But anyways, I think we're going back in.
All right,
you guys got to see our pretty faces for a little bit, but now we're going back into the game.
We're going to see a 3-2 split in favor of A here for Ball State. Looks like they're going to hold off on the all-out rushes.
Yeah, I mean, they're saving this round, so should be just a kind of – honestly, I'd be surprised if they do play fast. I would imagine that they're going to play a little bit more slow here. They've only got pistols. Grimm's got a shorty, so, I mean, it's going to be a pretty slow round. Ball State's just looking for EMU to make mistakes, and I don't think Eastern's going to give them a single mistake.
I mean, that's been Eastern's bread and butter so far, is just playing real methodical here, but also bringing that explosiveness when the time calls for it.
Yep, exactly. No, I wouldn't have said it any better. Right now, they've been playing very, very slow, and Wolfenite seems like he's going to be able to get the first contact. He's going to be able to get the first shots, and he's going to get the first pick. Wolfenite holding down mid by himself. He's going to shoot the dart out. Nothing mid. And again, we're just going to see a slow-paced round here. Redefy is going to get picked off by the only Vandal that was on the side of Ball State.
Rebo winning the Astra duel there. It looks like since the contact was on B, that Ball State is going to adjust and take A site completely free. Without the Sentinel there, they have no way of knowing they're on A.
Yep.
It looks like Alexander is going to be the first to read it here.
Yep. And he should be able to get the first contact. He's going to definitely hear this plant coming out of KO.
He's going to have to work around the smoke.
Yeah, he's going to try and get maybe the knife here, wait for his team. They got to make sure they cancel that knife. They cancel that knife, and now this is going to be really big for Alex. Gets the one pick, maybe gets a second one. He's going to need to get that knife off, though. That's going to be a great knife. He's going to be able to scan the Sova, and they should be able to know that their last ones are A main.
Comfy goes down there. It's a 2v3. They're both playing main, and they're both dead by the hand of Wolfenite with a 4K.
Man, the fact that Wolfenite was able to stay alive that round that long and to get 4 kills is criminal.
I mean, he just holds this team together like glue.
Yeah, there's a reason why he's an anchor. You want this guy last alive. In Valorant, they call it their win con, and I think a lot of times Wolfenite can be that win con on defense. You keep him alive for a long enough time, and it gets worse and worse for the enemy team. The longer this kid stays alive, the worse chance you have to win the round. It's the truth. It's the truth. The guy is the truth. Maybe that should be his nickname, the truth.
Wolfenite, the truth.
Yeah.
Or the truth, Wolfenite.
Who knows? I don't know. It's got to get catchy, you know? We got to see how good he gets throughout the rounds. But he's looking pretty nice right now, and he's going to be able to get scanned out by that KO, so they're going to know that at least KO's towards A.
They're going to be on another save here for Ball State.
And I think Lumac saw Astra on B main. I think so, but
Omen
it does not matter.
He's up. He picks off Astra off of the information that Lumac got there.
Yep, and it doesn't matter though. Ball State is just going to push towards A, and they're looking like they're going to play aggressive here too. And I think Redefy is going to get caught out here. He gets hit by the ult. I think he got saw by their Waylay. Waylay's looking to clear Steven, but he gets the kill. Redefy gets the kill. He gets one. He doesn't get the second one. Gets the trade. KO Bovis gets the trade.
They use 2 ults to get on site here. Let's see if they can hold it.
And they're pushing for more. Wow, that is
that's
a terrible
one from
play.
Comfy. Sova's down there
shut
all
him down.
alone, and he gets it.
Comfy getting the 3. Wow.
Getting the 3K there. Ball State really not putting on a show.
Maybe they need another tech pause and check their PCs again, because they're playing terrible.
It'd be very useful for their Wi-Fi to go out right now. They should really regroup.
Redefy gets the pick while he's ulted, because that guy's burger. And then Comfy, this guy pushes him for some odd reason. He kills him. And then the Sova thought it was smart enough to go up there again after his teammate just died and dies. The logic behind these players right now is baffling.
He knows he's looking there and still decides to slowly creep up the zip line anyways. I just don't understand the plays here.
And the coach doesn't understand either. I think that's why he called the timeout, because he's so confused with what this team is doing.
If I was Ball State's coach, I would be chewing them out like a drill instructor.
Yeah, but I'd also chew out my own coach, because he called a timeout in round 6 or after round 5, and they did nothing with it. So I think we're kind of at a point where Ball State's kind of just like, hey, what can we do for the next map? You know what I mean?
And just to issue a correction here, if you look on the top left, it says that Abyss was Eastern Michigan's map pick. It is not. It was Ball State's map pick here.
Wow, that's even worse. That is even worse. So, sorry for that. Our prod messed that up. All good. We love prod. They work very hard.
We love them very much.
But, wow, that's even worse. You made their case even worse. This is their map pick, and they're getting walked down.
Getting slaughtered on your own map pick is
terrible.
Insane. We're going to see this round start off with an Omen smoke on mid here.
Yeah, and again, it's going to be another save and out of Ball State. It's another eco round, and Lumac is pushed up like he's been doing since round 1. Again, look at this stuff.
I don't think he sees the Astra there.
He doesn't see the Astra, but it's the fact that he's getting this space uncontested for the last 4 rounds is so sad, because Ball State is just not like putting any respect to their own name and realizing that they can at least fight him.
Gets a tag on Grim there, and gets the kill there. Nearly gets Gav there. He's hurt.
Wow.
He's very hurt there.
Waylay almost sat him down, but he says otherwise. That first shot was nutty.
Gav is hurt, 85 health here.
Yeah, they got 1 Sheriff, it looks like, and they've got a Guardian on the KO, so this could be an interesting round out of them. We're going to see some peaks here. There's going to be some good shots. Phobos gets 2 there. Alex gets 1. We get the trades out of Ball State.
And
Wolfenite gets another one.
Just with the shallowest peak.
Up on the flank. Will he read the Astra? Oh my God,
I think he knows the Astra's there.
500 IQ.
He sprays.
Whoa, back.
Oh.
How did he know to spray there?
Wait, back live? And he 3 kill for Wolfenite.
Check PC. He sprayed him before. Did he see them? Can we get a replay on that one, maybe? That was crazy.
That's a new top frag here.
What was that? I think he shot. We're going to see Lumac go tasty on him. Look at this. Bop, bop, bop. Oh, my. And then Wolfenite gets the trade here. But I don't know. He gets nice 2 picks. Okay, no, they shot. Okay. Maybe I was tripping. He did, and then he cleans him up. That was a great job by Wolfenite. I mean, maybe he's just that nasty that he knows he's got that 500 IQ. I mean, that type of stuff happens when you have when you're that big brain. So it's okay.
I wouldn't put it past anybody on this team that they're just that good.
Yeah, exactly. And Whaley's looking for an extra aggressive push here. Really different push from Mo. I really like that from Lumac. Great job by him. He's going to be able to see 1, and he gets 1, and he gets 2. Might get a 3rd. He gets full flash. The KO doesn't get the trade because he's garbage. He doesn't get anything else. He gets sad. Oh, my God. And they finally get the trade because he felt bad.
Another 3 kill from Lumac there.
Wow. I mean, great job by Lumac. Just literally crapping on this team, man. It's great to see.
I mean, every time they do this mid push here, he just reads them like a book.
Yeah.
They're still sitting on mid. They've got the spike creeping up with Gav.
And Alec is ready. I mean, this is a free 2K for Alec. Look at this. Oh, they're going to sneak past. And
he sees him.
He gets the 1. He's going to need it off. And the Waylay's going to keep walking, but Alec is creeping up like a black cat ready to kill.
He's going to stay in the smoke here.
This is going to be really close. Asher's going to be able to see this. Redefy is going to get first contact. Waylay gets the pick. This should be a free site for B. Waylay should be able to plant the bomb here, but he's overcooking. He's going back mid. Interesting play here. I don't know about this.
It's held off by Comfy. He doesn't get the pick there.
Yeah, I honestly think this Waylay is overcooking. I think he had B-site for free. He just had to fight Alec.
He's gotta hurry up here. He's got 15 seconds left. Alexander's holding right there, and he gets the pick off.
Yeah, I mean, a little bit of overcookage. You could probably tell he's not really in that position a lot of times, and so he's not prepared for that. But it's okay. I just think that, you know, you gotta calm your nerves and go with what's right, and I think he did the wrong play there. But let's get a replay on Lumac just utterly destroying Ball State. And that was just a nasty pick. Alec gets another pick, too. And then he's going to finish off the round and get 2 here. Great job by Alec by staying so, like, stable on B side and then wrapping all the way around and still being able to finish off that round and get those kills. Like, even though it's something like a small kill like that, it's really just, like, big on the fundamentals of, like, holding your sight. So, great job by Alec that round.
All right, they're going to go back to the big B push here.
Yeah, that default B push that they do, that is terrible. And somehow it's still in their playbook.
Waylay trying to get on there, get some information.
Has sight.
Doesn't see Redefy there. Sees him there and gets the kill.
The pick.
They're going to rotate back off.
And get no one. Wow, that was bad ult.
Comfy with the op. And gets one. Spike's down.
He's going to see the spike. This is going to be a great call out by Eastern. Comfy gets the one. And
got some contact mid.
What? Okay, now we're playing funky. Interesting.
Flash.
He gets full flashed. And they get the spike, and we get picked off of rotating off of B. They're gonna play slow here. Lumac's looking.
They're gonna stick A.
I don't know if he saw them.
I think Lumac.
He did not. I think he's backing up. Oh,
he's gonna stay heaven.
Okay, he's gonna stay A. Interesting. But we got Alec on B.
Ball State here are gonna commit to the B
He's
rotate.
got the knife. The knife is gonna be so big. If Alec gets the knife and then possibly gets 2, he's gonna have his ult. Alec can single-handedly win this round. He gets the knife. He's gonna be able to delay. He gets a flash off. Doesn't hit anyone.
Got there.
Oh,
and he doesn't get the
doesn't
pick.
get him, and Waylay's gonna be able to get the pick. But
gets one.
Comfy's here with the op.
That's his second. That's his
gets the third.
Will he get his 4th?
He's got 1 bullet though. I think you dropped the gun.
Gets his 4th.
I need to stop talking.
Is this gonna be our first ace here?
6 seconds, 5.
He's blinded.
Oh my God, stay alive.
He doesn't have time to plant.
Oh my God, we're playing.
And the round goes to Eastern. And he's not gonna get the ace, but he wins the round.
Wow, we are playing against some interesting individuals. We need to check the PC if humans are on the other end, because this is terrible.
Failing to stick the plant there cost them the round.
I mean, Comfy, great first pick. Comfy won them this round easily. He got the first pick to see the spike, excuse me, and then he rotates so fast on B and gets his 1 pick, and then gets the 2nd pick for his 3rd kill, and then gets the 4th pick because this guy realizes that he's playing without a head and doesn't realize that this guy has an op, so he just disregards heaven after his 3 teammates died from there.
Doesn't even have the Sova looking up there. He's throwing a dart up there.
And then the worst teammate out of them all, the Sova, he doesn't plant the bomb after only having 7 seconds. So again, terrible plays by Ball State. I feel very bad for them. I honestly, if I'm Ball State, I'm worried about the second map. And again, we're going to be going into the second half. If you're not familiar, it's 11-1 EMU to Ball State. We're going into the second half here on attack side. EMU, if they win this round, we tend to say it's GG, but Gav says otherwise. He gets a pick finally.
It's going to be a tough first round on attack for Eastern.
Yeah.
Playing a bit of a default here. They've got 1B, 1 mid, 2A.
Yeah, this is an interesting kind of default out of Eastern, and it's honestly kind of similar. Comfy gets 1 with this pistol, but Gav gets another 1.
That's the bandit for you. You can get pretty good 1-taps from range, but
yeah, that's nice. I like that.
Don't tell him to spray. Doesn't do that.
Yeah. But Redefy is going to be able to pick it up.
Does he know Revo was on the other side there?
Lumac
1 from
tasty.
Lumac.
He's going to be able to get
Gets contact.
Nice. This is perfect. Wolfenite's looking for heaven. He's going to have 2.
Sees him. Gets the perfect. And he's going to get the plant off.
3v2.
Vito trying to come in.
Ball State, what are you doing?
Vito trying to come in from backside. They've got Astra
Redefy's
coming on the main.
this.
Redefy reads it.
It
gets
doesn't
picked
matter.
off. Wolfenite's there. Lumac and Wolfenite both on low health.
Oh my.
And
they lined
Revo's
up and
dead.
They lined up and they lived. Wow.
So now it's just a Vito.
V2. He's got more health combined than they do. Wolfenite or
Lumac
Lumac tries to get
contact.
cheeky with it.
They both peek, but Lumac gets his third and wins the round. It's just one more to close out the first game for EMU.
Yeah, this is a terrible performance out of Ball State for their map pick. But let's get a replay here. I mean, this is just a great job by Eastern to get onto the site. Lumac getting so aggressive, then Wolfenite being even more aggressive with no to little information, gets that pick. Redefy reads it, but dies. Does not matter because he's got some of the best players on his team out of Lumac and Wolfenite to really hold down this round. And look at that crossfire.
I mean, just a textbook double peek there.
Yeah.
Talk about the game sense on Wolfenite there.
Fundamentals are so sound out of these
box.
individuals. I mean, they're doing such a great job. And now we're going to see an aggressive 5v1 on B site. The judge from Lumac gets a pick, and this should be bombed down. This is great. Eastern's going to have 5 over. Ball State's going to do an early rotate and get as much over as they can. But the Dart's going to be OC. They're going to get the trades off. Ball State can't do anything. This is game over. Game over.
Just getting walked like a dog in the first match, and they take the first match with force. You see him yawning there.
Yeah. I would yawn too.
I mean, I would yawn too.
13-1. Comfy had one round where he had to actually carry the team on his back. The rest of the game, he was throwing smokes and, you know, calling some stuff out. I mean, look at this scoreboard.
Lumac with an 18 bomb in 14 rounds. Like 3 players averaging a pick a round. How much better does it get?
He dropped the pie. He went 3 and 14.
Oh my God.
Oh
dude,
my Lord.
It extends into the assist 3.1 for 1.
He's actually garbage. Yo, take this off, production.
Dude.
This is so embarrassing for them.
Dude, honestly, like
13-1 on your map pick is treacherous.
Ball State.
What did I tell you, Lane? I told you to set the tone map 1, and Eastern did just that. They set the tone. You had guys like Lumac going in, Comfy getting pretty much a 1v5 with an op, and then you had Alec and Wolfenite anchoring sites. You had Redefy IGLing and calling out so well. I mean, he didn't even have to take one timeout. He was able to call that whole game without a single timeout. And this was a great job out of Eastern. Just textbook game.
I mean, the scoreboard wouldn't show it, but Alexander really one of the centerpieces of this team.
Oh, for
I mean,
sure.
we saw him in the early rounds just getting 2 picks with just complete ease. I don't know. Yeah. I don't even know how you flick all the way across the screen like that fast.
It was so bad. That was a really terrible performance out of Ball State, and I think I'd love to see another terrible performance out of them going into map 2. So I think we'll take a little break here, let the boys kind of, I guess, take a little nap because I guess we're playing against some kindergartners. So we'll see you guys after the break.
Yep. And we're back in the casting booth. We've got a new one here, Hassan. And, you know, what we saw on that first map, I mean, we really expected Ball State to win more there. We had that win from them on the third round there, but they just didn't really build off of that at all. They had a lot of timeouts. They had many opportunities to adjust their game and try and get ahead of this Eastern team, but they just couldn't. They couldn't make the plays required to win that. And, you know, I think Eastern's going to take this into map 2 on Haven, their pick, and just win this.
Omen playing great shots. Everyone's covered everyone perfectly. Few rounds. Honestly, Ball State would be lucky to even get half. Anything over 6 would be lucky, but hey, we'll see what happens, right? And it's Valorant. But 13-1 start against Ball State is an incredible start. Shout out the boys. Yeah.
Yeah, no, great, exceptional performance from them. I think it's really important for these guys to just make sure that they're carrying on that momentum going into map 2. It's the biggest kind of thing with these type of maps and with Valorant is it's a long game. You got 24 rounds pretty much essentially to win, and I'm not going to knock it past Ball State for them to, you know, change their pace, maybe go into map 2 with kind of a different momentum. So I'm gonna be really interested to see. I'm gonna peel back a little bit and kind of give Ball State a little bit of their flowers to see if they can get a couple rounds here and stuff like that. So it's gonna be interesting. I don't really know too much, but I do know one thing: Lumac's gonna get probably more kills because he's playing like really gross.
Absolutely, dude.
And the rest of the guys are just doing a phenomenal job. So we're going into our map pick, and I'm super excited to see the boys play on here with this next map. So
yeah,
you know what? They got the fans excited. EMU has got the fans excited, right? We beat Western. We got Ball State now. They're playing like incredible. Playoffs is right around. Playoffs is in the eyesight now. By the way, they're playing. So they got the EMU fans excited. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, just like electrifying play out of Lumac, just like carrying that title of MVP from the first game into this one, not skipping a beat whatsoever. He got what, 2 or 3 3Ks that map alone?
yeah.
Huge,
Yeah.
3Ks, huge.
Wolfenite as well, just playing outstanding, just leading the team.
Solid anchor.
Even if he's not the IGL, like he just leads his team to success, gets those picks whenever he wants, and it looks like we're gonna have some Asian picks here.
Yeah.
Looks like Ball State picking their team early again. They're going heavy on the control side, just trying to lock that down.
You know what? Honestly, love the picks from Ball State. On the Haven map, you have to play heavy control. We usually see double smokes. The Viper and Omen is a new play I haven't seen from comp play in a minute.
Yeah, the Viper really to me isn't a true smoke. She's more of just like a controller. You know, with that wall and that molly there. It looks like we're gonna see another control heavy playstyle out of Eastern with the Viper, the potential Omen pick, I mean,
I will be honest. I'm surprised to see Viper. I'm surprised.
I'm also surprised to see Viper, but honestly, looking back on a lot of like VCT play recently these years, I'm not surprised that Viper's in here.
Yeah.
It's a little surprising, but at the same time, it isn't. Looking at like further up pro play.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
The Viper Omen, I think, is a little bit more consistent with like kind of the old style of Haven, what we were seeing a year or two ago. I don't mind it with this comp, but it's a little bit outdated, but it still works. So I understand why Ball State's kind of going with this, because it's a little bit more of a bread and butter comp like a year ago, because the Neon's able to just clear a lot of angles around this map with a super fast pace, and also with a lot of like abilities that can kind of combo. So I think Ball State's kind of just going to more of a bread and butter comp, and they're probably also super confident with that comp because they probably practice a lot. And we're also seeing kind of a similar comp on EMU side because the comp is really good. It's a really good comp with just a little bit of a different touch with the, for us, we're just using the Yoru, but again, it's still kind of the one and the same with this comp. So it's going to be an interesting one.
Eastern Michigan is going to start out on attack. It is their map pick. Let's see how they try and, you know, try to dominate this.
See the
as
lineups?
they did last.
Lineups already coming in. Lineups looking strong from Viper.
Yeah.
This is going to be an interesting look.
Yeah, I think Eastern's going more for a default setup here, it looks like, and I feel like that's just kind of the smart thing to do here on a map like Bind, or a map, excuse me, like Haven. You want a default. Map's got 3 bomb sites. You gotta like kind of see where the teams are, what the setups are with the Sentinel and all that. So again, we're just gonna see a nice, clean default here and a push towards mid.
We're going to see Lumac push out early, playing really aggressive like he has all game.
It's been working for him. He's been working. He's been finding picks, playing off with team.
I mean, if you can go 18 kills in single-digit deaths, Comfy getting the first pick there on Grim.
That was tasty.
Let's see what Lumac can do here on B. Takes the util off. Sees Lu there. Sees Law, rather.
But still, I love this from Eastern. Playing slow. They get the 1 pick and they're not just bum rushing a site. They're playing super slow, waiting for a mistake on Ball State's side to kind of see and get some information. And here we go, mid side. Ball State's walking down mid. Lumac's going to get one. We're going to get a second one down mid. And Phobos is going to be able to get 1 trade. But this is perfect from Eastern. They play slow. Lumac's going to get another one. There's just a great job from Eastern to play slow and play the default, make Ball State make the mistakes, and they do exactly that. And now we're going to be able to get the bomb down. It's a 4v1. Neon's garbage. She's probably not going to be able to do anything here.
Excuse me. Look at what you say.
Watch out. We've seen these in big cops. Aspas, shout out Aspas, had a 5-piece with the Deagle not too long ago.
We're going to see this Neon play really aggressive. Going to try and find someone there. Doesn't.
Good
finds
shots.
the Viper there.
Wow.
Comfy just out-aims him. Gets the 3K.
This EMU team is confident coming into the second map, huh? Electrifying. Lumac catching 2 off guard. Playing perfect, man.
I mean, just playing that default really well. Just having the Omen and the Killjoy just sit there waiting and then striking at the perfect time to get on site.
Yeah, no, that was literally such a good job. The 3K from the Viper is just so good because able to hold the flank, get the pick on the mid pressure. Like, it's just such a great job on playing that default. Great call by Redefy there to start that round off. Great to see the IGL feeling confident right here. And again, we're going to see a little bit more of a mid pressure, but Ball State's ready for it this round.
We're going to see the same sort of default with a higher buy this time.
Yep.
Lumac started off with the Phantom second round. That's huge.
I mean, if there's anyone's hands I want that Phantom in, it's Lumac, and he's going to see the Omen there. He's going to TP out. Covered by the Viper smoke there. Someone who pings
Playing
doors,
slow.
but nobody's there. Viper's going to creep up into garage. Let's see. Sova drone in. Gets the turret. Let's see.
And this is, again, a nice, good working default. And Comfy's going to be able to get another pick on A long. This is a great job. Like, I'd honestly like to see Eastern, but Viper's going to try and creep out mid. I don't know if we're going to be able to see this, but Lumac's reading this.
Oh, whoa. A little bit of difficulty from Lumac there.
Let's check the shots.
But
Redefy's there to back him up, though.
Yeah, covered by Redefy there. Knows he's there, doesn't get the pick. Comfy there, look at him. 4 kills, 0 deaths. We have some contact on A. Phobos getting the first pick for
BSU. And then just covering him, Wolfenite.
And are they going to read the Omen? They know he's short. Wolfenite's going to be able to hear him. So they're going to be able to know that one's short, and then we got one coming through A long or ACCT side. So this is going to be really interesting. I don't really like this retake out of Ball State. They're separated.
Wow.
Wolfenite down. Gets the Phantom back, and Comfy's going to get the outlaw pick.
That's a
great
play,
job out of the boys.
Man. Hey, can we just be honest here? They're playing this to perfection, right?
Yeah.
We're seeing good control. We're seeing good aim. We're seeing good coverage. Even their comms.
Another tech pause. You know, just the story of this game. Just tech pauses, tech pauses, tech pauses.
Yeah, I mean, what did I say prior? I said it. One tech pause is okay. 2, little fishy. 3 tech pauses within the span of an hour. What is going on over there?
Okay, Ohio Wi-Fi. Yeah.
Ohio
Indiana.
Wi-Fi, huh?
Indiana.
Nice.
Indiana.
There you go. There you go.
Indiana Internet.
Ohio.
Yo, can we be
What's
honest
the
though? Are we
difference?
thinking it's an excuse? Or are we thinking it's actual though? Because like this is, I mean, first off, what's the rules for NACE? Well, how many text pauses can someone have before it's DQ'd?
I'm not too sure on the rule book.
Okay.
I mean, it could be 5. It could be somewhere from 6 to 7.
Yeah. Like that.
If I remember correctly, I remember the technical pause is based on a timing thing.
Correct.
So
I don't like it though.
if they take up to 15 minutes or something like that, I think it's considered a forfeit.
Oh, okay.
So, but I hate to see that out of Ball State.
We don't.
I mean, that's a sad way to go out. And then to get 13-1 and then probably to lose this map and then that's your excuse. We have bad internet.
Nah,
Not trying to
it
hear
went
it.
to worse too is Ball State came into this game confident. Last year, destroying us 2-0. Coming into this game, they had a confidence 13-1 on their own map. Destroys confidence, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they have to find an excuse. It's Ball State, right? It's like they're a top tier school. So coming into against Eastern, unexpected 13-1. I mean, now we have a newer crew as well.
We come in here thinking that these are going to be two heavyweights just going
Back and
like
forth.
bout for bout, punch for punch, but it's just been Eastern Michigan laying the beat down on Ball State. I mean, just look at the kills for Eastern Michigan. 5-0 and 1 for Comfy, 2-0 for Wolfenite. Lumac, interestingly, getting traded, and Alexander having 2 deaths, but he's a Sentinel.
He's a Sentinel. He's playing his role. And we're back. We're back. I think they fixed the internet in Indiana or somewhere, huh?
Yeah,
Let's
something.
go.
Something happened, but I think we're back from the technical pause. We're gonna get back into this. We're gonna get finally a bye out of Ball State here, so it should be at least an interesting round here. But again, the bonus round for Eastern is honestly kind of like a bye as well. I'm pretty sure we have a Phantom as well on us, so this is gonna be a really interesting round out of Eastern.
Let's see how this round plays out. It looks like Eastern Michigan is finally going to try and stack one
Rebo's
side.
in a great position here.
Rebo's in a great position.
Rebo!
He gets picked up by Lumac, getting the better
Lumac.
reaction time there. Gets picked up by Law, though, with a just an unfortunate teleport. Redefy getting the trade there, being able to secure site and get the plan off. Sobadrone trying to get some information in garage.
Comfy here, though. Comfy covering. There won't be any lurkers.
I think the Neon would be primed to lurk here, but he's gonna try and just creep up garage there. Spike's ticking down. Got the Omen backside and the Sova backside, and
Omen has the better up here. Peeks
and
up.
he turns
Valorant
around at the wrong
timing.
moment. That's Valorant timing for you.
This is gonna be great delay though. We still have good delay. We have Killjoy
The
alive
spray
and we
coming
have
through the
Viper alive.
smokes.
Alexander's
Great
there.
job.
Omen
Great
peeks
spray.
out.
On the reload.
Still have the molly. Gonna get
Gets
one
one,
spray.
gets
Does
one.
he get the second one?
I mean, he's not gonna get it.
Hey, honestly though, we don't mind that round. Got a few picks there from a bye round, but man, Valorant timing there, huh?
Great
Gets
bonus
them
round out of
better.
Eastern. Great to see that the guys were able to. Honestly, even if they didn't win that round, it's still like you said, great bonus round. They were able to get 4 there.
Yeah,
and check
yeah.
out this
Look
replay.
at this, man. Lumac, what a shot. Like, just the reaction time
I mean,
on Viper.
The Viper's just expecting him to keep coming up, but
That's
just doesn't.
Valorant timing. Oh, that's
Yeah,
unfortunate.
just cases of Valorant timing here. Just unfortunate situations for the EMU team. Ball State's got their first one notched, but
I
it's
have
not
a question
over.
here. You think Comfy could have done better here? Aim at the spike, maybe?
I don't think Comfy could have done better. I think maybe he could have been tapping just on the spike,
yeah.
but
Oh,
Gab getting the first
Gab
pick on
picks
Comfy.
him up on head.
big
Ooh.
hitter down. Lumac trying to get some
Nice.
information.
Alexander trains him.
Lumac trying to get some information, trying to creep up B. Doesn't know there's someone garage. Doesn't know there's someone on the right.
This is a great setup from BS. They're playing super free for picks. Oh, this Valorant timing. Oh,
He's
no.
gonna check all his corners here. Just try and find where the person is on B because he knows someone's there. Clone is out. He's blind.
Oh, and the team backs him up. We got 3 mid now. Ooh, this is a. Look at the structure of BSU and EMU. They're playing a completely different game here. BSU. They're playing a lot more default. They're playing a lot for more picks here. Super slow.
I mean, just Ball State taking the pick, taking the space they're getting. Foam is getting 2 traded off by Alexander. It's a 2v3 now in favor of Ball State.
Ball State.
They're
Man.
gonna read the A rotate here. Alexander gonna be the first to get on site. He has Spike. I wonder if he's gonna try and plant here.
He can't play against this. Oh,
Nope.
Valorant timing again. Here we go.
Omen's on the left. He doesn't know it.
Beautiful.
And he's got it. Wow. And sight is just clear like that.
That's-
The Viper.
Can we give a shout out to Lulu back there with the cover for him? Great shots from Lulu.
I mean, Lumac, known for his explosiveness here, but just being able to hold that down, that's a skill in itself.
now we're playing slow, playing super slow.
Yeah,
I
this is going to be super interesting 1v2 because he's still got the molly out and he's got a lot of health, but he's got low bullets. So really interested to see what Rebo does here. First shot's going to matter. He's going to be able to get one. Now
It's
he's
a
going to have the
1v1.
molly.
He doesn't
If
know where
he
he
knows
is.
that he's in the corner, this is going to be perfect for this Viper.
But it's against Lumac. We know Lumac and his timing.
And he gets the molly off. Oh,
gets the molly
this
off.
is really
Doesn't
bad.
hit Lumac.
I
It's
don't
going to
even know
prove
if
to
he's
be
gonna do
risky.
half.
And he sees him.
Plays the
He
time.
gets the pick. Just called
Great
aim
job
there.
by Lumac.
Man.
You know, he hits him in the body there, readjusts, head tap. That's just how he does it.
No spraying, no praying, just all aim.
Yep, a great job by Lumac out of there.
Wow.
We're going to see a replay here.
But can we just give a little shout out to Comfy there? I mean, Comfy covering space, but unfortunately got picked off there. And here, Phobia, man,
I mean,
plays site perfectly.
I'll give props to the BSU team where it's due. They've adjusted pretty well.
They've
but
learned them. They've learned them. But hey, EMU, so we got more confident. Lumac here, I mean, right there, Rebo gets a great shot. But look at this. One on the body and then a readjustment right on the head. That right there is the definition of good aim.
I mean, that's just textbook. And coming out of the replay here, Comfy gets the first pick just right as the round starts.
Comfy playing good.
Yeah, that was a great job by Comfy there to really just set the tone. I mean, the guy's 7-1 right now. He's really just setting the tone with that all. And again,
and he sees him there.
Oh,
Alexander and Wolfmike both getting picks
the
off Garage.
covers.
They both try and swing out to no avail. The Omen is going to try to retrace his steps back up mid.
I mean, this is just such good gameplay out of Eastern. They're playing their default, and Ball State is falling into it. I mean, this team is playing so awful. Like, it is extraordinarily weird for them to be playing this bad.
Hey, can
Like,
we be honest
what are
here?
they doing?
Let's give props to the EMU team. They are leaving them no chance. That's why.
I mean,
EMU's team.
Yeah, that's a way to put it nicely, for sure.
just Alexander
Wow,
on
just
phase
that
holding that
angle.
angle.
That angle is just, and then here's the last one. He's gonna get
Just-
pissed off here. No, don't do it, Tim. Oh,
Just wow, Lumac with the wallbang headshot there. Just ice
Yo,
in.
disrespectful by Alexander. They're going for the knife there. Yo, BSU have to step up something.
I mean-
or this could be a 13-1 sweep again.
They just carry on that same confidence and that same swagger they had like map
Look at
one.
them. 7-1 and 6-3, 6-4.
This same Killjoy play up here, trying to get someone caught on Garage. We know that Killjoy's turret was buffed recently.
Correct.
It does slow a bit more, so it's really advantageous to have it on an angle where they're peeking from and just like try and get that pick there.
Oh, here's Lumac trying to go for sight. They're
Yeah, and
playing
again, we're going to see another default out of Eastern. Just
We love it,
clinical
we love
work
it.
because they don't really need to do too much. They can slightly change the utility and slightly change what site they start off here. We're going to be starting off on a C push and trying to get some space. But again,
Amazing dart from Wolf Knight there.
Oh, great dart. But this default, like, they don't really know what to do. Ball State's really confused. And then we're being able to play with Comfy, and he's being able to take so much space. This is such a good job being able to take a long here.
This
and
is
we're
right
gonna
here.
get and we're going to get the alarm bot. This is great.
This is textbook right here from EMU, huh?
Yeah, I mean, they're doing a really good job of being able to crack down on utility, and then find where the Sentinel's out. Now Eastern knows that Killjoy's on A, potentially, because she could technically be on B still. But most likely with this turret, they're going to be able to confirm that Killjoy's towards A. And now they can make the decision. Do we need to go A here? Do we need to go B, C? And look, Ball State is so
and
They're gonna
here
commit
the
with the
ultimate
ult.
comes
They're not going to
down.
even rotate. There's going to be a free ult. They're not going to be able to cancel this. They're going to have to get off site. Lumax is going to try and get the kills.
Lumac's in here,
he's blinded, though.
He's going to
Lumac
get the
gets
solo
it.
there. He's going to teleport back out. Just a free pick for Lumac
Oh,
there.
man, that is
Lumac
great
plays
play
that
by
to
Eastern right there.
perfection.
And that's just how you get on site with this team, just playing to perfection. The Omen's going to sit up there. Rebo doesn't know, and he gets picked up by Redefy there.
Redefy.
Just another,
Alex has
This
that
retake is a
angle.
joke.
just one from everyone.
Man, Eastern is just setting
The
the
tone.
tone on attack right now. This is
Ooh,
crazy.
gets one
And
over
then a
the
little bit
well.
of trolling out of Alec. I love that. Love that.
We gotta have a little boasting here. When you're up 4-1 against BSU,
Yeah.
you
This
have
is-
to.
This is really
Don't do
good
it,
job
Tim.
on attack.
Wow.
Great job by Comfy.
Comfy
Nice
gets
clean
the
shots.
shot.
He's 8-1 now. 8-1. This is crazy right
This
now.
is
I mean, and he's just staying A. He's playing that default. They're doing a great job.
Just the whole team playing spectacular here, playing with each other, getting those picks when you're getting into those duels. Look at this dart from Wolf Knight here, getting that vital
Look at
info.
that skill. Look at the. Oh,
That's a
man.
classic right there. That's an OG dart right there. I love that. Love that
You'll
dart
see,
right there.
you'll see on the edge of the screen there, it scans the Killjoy there.
Yeah, it gets on
And
A
then
site.
this right here from Lumac
Wow.
gets in and gets out with the pick. That's what you expect from him, huh?
Another
And
tech
10 from
pause.
Ball State. Oh, timeout.
Oh.
Official timeout. This is a good save from BSU. But
I mean, we saw pretty much the same thing on the last map. They took a timeout very early, but it didn't help them
no,
at all.
not at all.
Yeah,
Not at all.
coach doesn't really know what he's cooking.
No.
I don't know if he knows what he's doing on these timeouts.
He's burning it. He's burning down the whole frying pan, huh?
Yeah.
But talk to me, boys. How we feeling? Talk to me. Talk to me.
I mean, I'm just really confident in this Eastern Michigan team.
Yeah.
I've never seen better play
Yeah.
out of a team. Just absolutely stomping on
Yeah.
another. Like, you'd think after the Western Michigan game, not a very strong opponent there.
No.
But they're making them look like Western Michigan.
They do. What about you? How we feel about this game? We got anything BSU? What did we do? Should we do better? Because they need help.
Yeah,
They are on lifeline.
Yeah, it's interesting to see. I really don't know what they need to do, nor do I want to. They're probably better off than me what they're trying to do with their coach. So I really don't know what to start off with because Eastern's just playing such a great default. I mean, the lineup, this Viper wall is so disruptive. Like, you have to respect it, but then also play with it. Like, it's just they're doing such a good job here.
Here comes the Sova drone going up mid. Doesn't see anyone there. I don't think he got any info out of that.
Nope.
Law just holding the same position there he did at the start of the round.
Look at Grimm's opposition holding down Sewers.
Yeah, they're gonna be playing a lot of off angles on A. Unfortunately, they're gonna leave C open. Garage is covered, but C long is just completely open. They don't.
This is a great
Gav
pick
hitting
by
the first
Gav.
pick.
But this is like, again, Eastern's playing their default perfectly because even if they lose one, they've been working up C long this whole time, and if
they
they
lose
going to
two.
get picked off on the back site, but still they're able to work on this site.
And they lose 3. It looks like they're making some adjustments here, and it's working out in their favor.
You know what? They played faster here. We can see from BSU ooh, Comfy gets a pick on mid though.
Comfy getting that pick, playing with each other. They're trying to get back on A. One split sewer, one split
This
long.
is Grimm's
clear Grimm.
positioning again. Oh my God.
Grim,
And,
Grim not able to get the pick, but he gets it. He gets it. He's on the spike, and the Viper is gonna have to play retake here. He's gonna have to play fast. He's not gonna be able to.
No, he doesn't find him here.
I think he's just gonna save.
Oh,
but
Comfy gets the one.
Wow.
That's a huge. Hey, Comfy. Just last second.
Just finds him on the timing and, gets that vital pick at the end of the round. Even if you don't win the round, getting that pick, just make sure you're one more towards your ult and you have more money.
And it destroys their eco too, which is huge for EMU because BSU need a lot right now.
Yeah. I mean, Eastern's going to be able to work off that Viper ult now, which is a great addition to this default. I mean, you can fake with this Viper ult now. I'm just really interested to see what they're going to do, but it looks like we're going to possibly see a fight on C long. Ball State's finally getting a little bit aggressive.
Shot dart
And
just
a shot
removing.
dart to the
That
tag.
lineup from Wolfenite.
And Gav is just hurt. He's 48 health.
Yeah, and we're seeing
Sobadron
a
going out.
strong push out of Garage here from Eastern. This is very interesting change of pace.
Beautiful shots
and now
from Ready.
This Gav guy's trapped. He's going to be able to get blinded. This should be a kill.
And he's blind.
Wow.
Oh my God, from two angles.
And Alexander gets the far back pick.
I mean, that's just how you just
Textbook.
clamp down on a site from 2 sides, just close in on those defenders. And honestly, I wouldn't blame the Ball State team for just playing back and just saving their weapons here.
Yeah, I mean, this is such a great job out of Eastern to play this default because Ball State has not figured it out.
No.
And sometimes with teams that they're so successful, sometimes they want to change the pace. Eastern did it. They changed the pace. They rushed Garage while also still sending 2C long, and it works out perfectly.
Comfy
and
on
now
the
we're able to
prowl.
hunt.
On
and
the
Comfy's
prowl.
on the
This
prowl.
is Valorant timing.
Got
Oh, gets the shot on, and he
And
sprays
sprays
his
it to his body. Don't
bit of
do
BM.
that.
A
Don't
little
do
bit of
that at
respect to
BCT.
Wow, and here BSU must be irritated because, boys, what are they doing here? What can?
Phobos gets 1.
Wow, Pope gets 2. That's not smart. They should have played a little. Hey,
Should have played off a bit.
Well,
who are we gonna tell them if they're 6-2 up? Who are we to sit here and tell them what to do, right? Lock this play perfectly from Garage right here, man. Right on the head. Beautiful. Gav is stuck in the.
I mean, to to just close in on the Viper on site and then close back in on the
And this pig,
Neon.
and then the spray on the body, just disrespectful. Wow.
I mean, we've just got some just like bad people on this team. Just like
we do.
I wouldn't have said it any better.
You know, honestly, if somebody did that to me in a professional game, I'd be looking at prison time. Okay.
Correct. Correct. I'm thinking life without the possibility of parole.
But I like this. Ball State's finally changing their pace. Omen has grown a pair and is starting to walk up mid. This is a great job because this changes the pace.
Yes.
Neon's going to try and support, going to get the drone too, or get the turret, so
Gabby's
to be able to get
playing
seen.
around now.
But now they're going to have to clear mid. We'll see what happens here with this Omen. Can he make a play?
It might be a smart play on behalf of that Neon there. Just trying to get them to work out. And Omen's still there.
No,
Sees the Sova.
No, he doesn't. No, wait. Sova doesn't see him.
Sees the Sova's gun.
Wow, great patient out of Wolf of Night.
Still just gonna play there. I mean, what else can you do on an eco? Does he see him? He knows he's there.
Wow.
Redefi gets him
Traded by Gav. Now Gav here played a great shot.
They're gonna flood in around garage here. All right, let's see.
Oh,
Gav getting another
second, and he ults here. Ult on the flash.
Just working his way up. Not afraid of anything. Getting one.
Gets three. Gets four. Gets, and that's, wow.
Oh, wow. Comfy. 1v3 situation. Oh, what does he do here?
Oh, wow. Hey, we got to get props where props is due. BSU get a great eco round.
Yeah. Good plays from the BSU team, just playing very patient, working off what they have. Gav being able to get those 3 picks, very crucial to winning this round.
This Omen right here, Tuck. That was a Tuck, and then gets traded by Gav. Man, Omen finally grew a pair, like you said, huh?
Yeah, they did a great job of setting Eastern gearing towards one way. Our default is able to play towards all 3 bomb sites, but then when you put the Viper all on A, it kind of forces Eastern to go towards one side of the map.
I mean, just like being able to take space mid and then also play a little bit of misdirection. That Neon triggering the turret, then moving back around to B. Looks like we're going to see a hard A push here. Down long. They've stacked 3 there. Omen and Viper staying back. Gav gets the first pick on Lumac. That's unfortunate for the EMU team.
Are they 4-stacking the A site? Wow. BSU changing up the whole tactics now. Not defaulting, not anything, just stacking.
They've got 3 still on A site. The Killjoy is going to creep back out.
Comfy getting out safely too. Oh, holding on exit frags.
They're just gonna hold angles on A.
Yeah,
Comfy.
Killjoy's just gonna stay here because she thinks that they're gonna commit here and she's ready to ult. So this is perfect. I mean, Eastern just has to work this default, get a little bit of space here like they've been doing every round, and be able to kind of find that pick. So this is gonna be really interesting.
Rebo, the lone warrior on B. 3 still on A. Comfy still holding that position. The KJ coming around to back him up. Grim gets the pick on Redefy, paying him back from last round.
But this is good. Look, we've caused the rotate off of this 1 kill.
Wow. They hear the Sova.
Now we're gonna get
Comfy
this.
gets
But
it.
Killjoy has ult. Law has ult.
Viper
this is gonna
has
be
the
really
ult.
bad for this Viper ult. We have nothing.
Oh no!
But he has the bomb. Okay. He's gotta destroy this quick and then plant.
Wow.
Oh,
He doesn't get it.
Wow.
BSU is just running away with this round.
That is a really bad round for Eastern. A lot of ults wasted there.
He's detained.
Props where props
A
is
lot
due.
of ults
Gav
wasted
has
there, man.
upped it.
They gotta be careful. They've wasted the Viper ult and the Hunter's Fury. So big round to lose right there for Eastern.
I mean,
This is
Gav
just
here.
where Ball State can really try and snowball here. Grim paying back Redefy.
This from Comfy was beautiful.
Yeah, it was a great pick, but I don't know if they were aware. I mean, I assume that they were aware, but I think they weren't aware that the Omen would ult behind them. That was a really ballsy play out of the Omen, and it worked. And it seems like he's been doing that since that last round. He's really starting to pick up the pace, and we're going to finally see a tactical timeout out of Eastern, out the boys.
They have to, huh? Wow.
They gotta adjust their strategy a bit. They've dropped 3 of the last 4 rounds.
Even dropped to the eco round too.
Alexander just kind of chilling there, though.
Yeah.
Oh, they're fine.
Vibes are still good. They're still fine. But again, you do want to make sure that you got kind of a reset. They've been doing, you got to think about it. They've been doing the default for 10 rounds. Sometimes you need a timeout to kind of like reevaluate and kind of get a little bit nice of change of pace. They did kind of a 4-stack rush,
Which was
2 rounds, which was kind of decent, but it didn't kind of work. And now they're kind of in a weird area where their economy is weird. It's 6-4. You kind of want to get at least 1 or 2 more rounds on attack because you take this a 7-5 into defense would be great here. So,
And to be honest, I think I'd rather take the Eastern Michigan team into attack here. I just like Lumac on Euro here. Obviously, he's going to be a little weaker on defense, but we'll see.
yeah, no, I agree with you. I think Lumac's pick worked on Yoru. I mean, they've got 6 rounds here. This is a really good job, and they're looking for 7. They're doing a fast B push. First one of the round. Killjoy's going to be able to delay a little bit, but we're going to be able to get the bomb down. Omen should be able to get this bomb down.
Wolfenite's going to hold an angle here.
They're gonna try and like crash in from pretty much all angles.
Hunter's Fury for Ball State, and Gav's going to get the kill.
kill.
But the bomb is down. Redefy sacrificing his life, and now Wolfenite on an island. For sure they cover him.
Wow. Gets him through the blind.
And here comes the clears. Good trades out of Ball State. And here we go.
They're going to go for the defuse.
4.
Oh my God, is he going to just stick it?
I don't think Eastern knows that he's on.
He sticks it. Wow. And gets their 5th of the map.
Ball State playing to their name, man.
There we go. Now we're starting to see something.
Ball State. Ball's on the table.
Yeah. Wow. Hey, boys, I mean, what do you guys think the boys are feeling, huh? Not too nervous yet. What up 2-1 first round, but
I would be a little nervous, but I'm not cracking quite yet.
Not yet. Long through the blind. What a shot, man. Like just lines it up, waits for it.
And Law, really the MVP of that round.
Yeah, I mean the fact that he was able to stick that with no regard and just be able to hold it and have that trust in his team is pretty good.
Another technical balls.
By who might be it. Hey, can we get a referee or a flag or something on the play? Unnecessary pausing. BSU.
Somebody check the computers for word.exe.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. I mean, technical pause here.
This is a big round though, going into this last round for Ball
How's
State.
the eco looking?
Because you can really go into a 6-6 half, and that'd be really good for them.
Honestly,
to clean up that. So
we can't really like get a good look at their eco here. I think the graphic on there is a little
messed up.
But
yeah,
still, even still though, it's still like it's a big round for Ball State because if they can clean up and tie this up and then go into attack side on a 6-6, I mean, it's pretty much anyone's game.
Correct.
I mean, 6-6, you're basically just playing another game.
Yes.
At that point.
And this is, by the way, this finally got some of the fans excited. This is a good match. We're having some fun.
Yeah.
I mean,
Guard.
Okay, so Eastern's kind of on like a half-bye round here, so they should be pretty evenly matched. Because Ball State also is kind of on a half-bye.
It's the last round. You got to force up.
Yep.
I mean, just try to spend all your money. Try and get those picks with what you have. I mean, really, this is what we've expected out of these two.
Gav playing an incredible game now. Gav has been nothing but sensational here. I mean,
I think Ball State woke up. I think the first round they were like, kind of playing with their pajamas on still and all that type of stuff. But they're starting to wake up. They're starting to warm up, and they're kind of like easing into what they need to do,
100%.
and they're finding their groove on this map, which
100%.
is really great to see. But I think Eastern on defense is going to be really exciting. I think with this comp, it's really exciting with the Yoru, what he can do. He can play on so many different sides of the map so quickly at the start of the match. He can take an easy pick to start off, and then also teleport to another side of the map. So I think Eastern's going to be exciting to see what they're able to do here on this defense side, but we're still gonna have to wait. This last round.
What are you doing here as Eastern? You're the Eastern coach. I mean, 4-stacking a site was unexpected by Ball State.
I mean, just like what they were playing earlier, just like playing that little that spread. Just being able to hold all that space really effectively. Obviously, Ball State kind of woke up to that, and I think we're going to see a lot of those rushes because really, they won that last round, but it was very hard fought.
Yes.
They had to get some very, very well-skilled, very lucky picks and a very lucky stick from Law there. And I think we'll just see more of these big rushes coming through, because obviously the defaults stopped working, and now we're gonna get back into the game.
This is the last round, so I mean, if BSU, like he said, BSU go into a 6-6 half, they can have a little sweep and a snowball here. I mean, they were up 6-1, 5-1, 6-1, so Eastern need to stop here or something.
He's gonna get a quick shock off.
Oh, gets the dart off.
And again, another ult here. They're going to go with that same play that they had with the Lumac ult. They're going to just try and get a lot of space here. He knows the site's going to be free, so we're going to see a 5v5 retake with Neon on a fast flank from Ball State.
They just have sight immediately. Comfy is going to be looking out for that flank from the Neon there. And the Killjoy ult goes
They're going to have to play fast here. Great pick by Grim.
If they don't get the Killjoy
Great trades. Gab's going to be on the flank.
It's going to be one lap, and Gab's going to get it, and the ult is destroyed, and they're just gonna walk into a 6-6 going into the half.
We've got a game, folks. We got a game.
What happened there? I mean, one second it was over. We thinking next it was over.
Switching sides.
But I think they did a great job 6-6, like going into the half. It was a good start to the round, and I think BSU really read onto that play and really was just able to like kind of catch on really quick, and they were able to push on that KJ ult. So,
all right, we're headed into the second half here. Eastern Michigan on pistol round. I mean, we saw what Eastern Michigan did on defense last game.
Yeah.
I mean, they just absolutely dominated, and we'll see if it's more of the same for Eastern or a change, because this round, definitely a change.
Huge pistol round from Eastern. Winning it out here would give them a good start to the second half.
Yeah, we're going to see a similar setup from Ball State with this default, but they're playing a little bit more aggressive towards garage side. But same Viper wall that we were doing. So again, this default setup comp, it just works. It's bread and butter on Haven. So,
all right, we're going to see kind of Eastern Michigan kind of closing in, like Ball State is kind of centering in around that middle area. Omen trying to take some space on A long. Doesn't quite, he's tapped from the contact on Sova there.
Yeah, that was a great job by Wolf and I here to get some contact and get him low, but Lumac's low, and so they got to be really, really careful here. But they're leaning towards A, but they've got a foothold in mid. So this, honestly, it's anyone's game. If they get the pick here, it's going to be big. If they get the one pick, Greg's going to be able to get one pick.
And they rotate off. They rotate off. They pick on Lumac and rotate.
It's all about the rotates here. Neon getting on site really quickly. Viper looking to meet Comfy. Just trying to get the pick there, but doesn't.
Yeah, and I'd love to see Eastern take their time here. They got the Viper wall. Just play a clean retake and be prepared for anything that comes, because Omen is on the flank. And I think Viper is not reading it. This is going to be... Oh, wow. The turret killed him. Wow.
Wow. And we've got two creeping up garage. Wolf Knight getting the pick. Wolf Knight getting three! Off rip!
Wow. I mean, you're dying to a turret in 2026. What's going on there? That is crazy. That is crazy.
Let's talk about Wolf Knight.
Beautiful.
The explosiveness.
I mean, if we can get replay here, we can...
That was a great job. Great job by Wolf and I. And like I've said in the past, in the last match, he's the win con. You keep him alive longer on defense, and the longer he stays alive, the more likelihood you're going to win the round. And he shows it right then and there.
And that's a huge pistol round from Eastern, going into a huge confidence was going into this buy round, forcing Ball State to save here.
Yeah. And I think we're going to get half buys from both teams, so this is going to be really interesting here, because we do see a couple of Vandals on the side of Ball State, and we have the Outlaw with Lumac.
Wow.
He misses the shot there.
It gets tagged on the process.
But he does not care.
Oh, on a collab!
Wow.
Oh.
Grim TPing in, gets the pick. Law getting another.
Trades. Oh, and
Lumac
Lumac
getting his
gets the
third.
3. Oh.
Kicked off there.
Oh.
Alex is gonna
1v3.
get picked off. This is gonna be a 1v2. Comfy's got the right gun though. This is gonna be an outlaw here.
This is gonna be foul.
Nice, gets one.
One enemy remaining.
Gets
Gets two, and he puts the team on his back. Comfy gets the job done.
Wow, Comfy here.
Great round. Lumac with the beautiful collab, and then the Knights 2 kills to seal off the round. We got a game. We've got a game.
I mean, just a masterclass out of Comfy and Lumac. Lumac working off that collateral, getting the second pick with the classic. I mean, just
Man,
watch
look at
this.
shot. Oh, I mean, you can't stop that, can you?
That is just a great job by Lumac. To get 3 with an outlaw and a classic on a round like that is essentially so good because that was a half buy out of Eastern more than it was for Ball State. Ball State really kind of had close to a full buy, and then for them to win that round, that's going to destroy the economy. Not destroy, but it's going to really hurt the economy on Ball State's side here.
And let's not take anything away from Comfy. Comfy plays a great pistol into a gun. So
Yeah, great job by Comfy. He's 16-7 for a reason.
Omen crept up.
they're playing
Gets picked up.
Wolfenite
Odin.
playing the Odin.
We're back in 2019. This is insane. We're spamming with the Odin to get kills. This is great job out of Wolfenite. I think he's found his foothold on this map. He's loving it right now. He's just enjoying A side.
I mean, that's what we saw out of Wolfenite on map 1. The drone doesn't pick up Lumac in the corner, but I mean, Wolfenite, just the longer you keep him alive, the longer his power level grows. I mean, he's just powering up throughout the round.
Might be over 9,000 soon.
All right, we've got people creeping up onto B here. Redify getting the smoke off.
And they're going to be able to get that pick. Rebo's going to be able to get a great pick. And
Lumac
Lumac is going to get even a better pick. He's going to be able to call the spike down. But notice how Eastern's not rotating. They're still playing it slow. They've got Wolfenite here. They're going to respect that they need to get the bomb, and it's okay. Play to our game. They can go anywhere they need to be. This is a really good job by Eastern. I love how they're sticking to their fundamentals and still playing slow, letting them at this point get whatever site they want because they know it's a 2v4, and they can get a prestigious retake here with a 2v4.
They have no reason to force here.
Law just carrying the kind of bonus round concept here, carrying the outlaw there.
Oh,
Gets the pick up on
gets
Lumac.
a Lumac. And this could be Valorant timing.
It's only Sova on site.
10 seconds left.
Omen's trying his best to get away here, and the shot dart gets Law there. Can Wolfenite get his 4th?
And Rebo is trying to creep in. I really hope they clear this. Oh, bad timing.
Wow.
But it does not matter.
Comfy pulls off the pull.
17-8. And then Wolfenite is speeding
What
up. He is putting the pressure on Ball State.
And that's 9-6 for your Eastern Michigan Eagles going up on Ball State. Let's see if they can close out this round for the W.
And this is what I was talking about. Lumac is able to teleport around the map very fast. He's going to start A side, but then sometimes start C or B, and then still be able to TP. Watch how he's be able to play around. It's this aggressiveness from Yor and the fact that he can get around the map so quick. I think this is what gives the upper hand on Eastern. I get it. Ball State's comp, it's meta. It's a great comp. A lot of people know it. A lot of people have been playing it for a long time. But this Yor really makes a difference on defense.
And here we go.
They're going to go with a very quick rush onto A long. Ult's going off.
Wolfenite
going down. Lumac trading.
Lumac playing the judge here. Gav gonna.
I'm out of here.
And he's got his get out of jail free card. He just TPs out. He gets his pick, and now it's a reset 4-on-4. This is a great job by
And the
Eastern
Odin
again.
coming through.
Lumac's been holding on to his ult, not knowing really when to use it.
This is going to be very, very interesting. We got the blind coming out. Omen's getting ready. Redefy's waiting for the call out here. Let's see what the IGL cooks up. They've got the ult. Yoru's ulted onto site. They get
Neon
delayed by
Util.
the Neon. Lumac's going to have to get out his ult soon. He TP's back heaven. Alec gets one pick. Lumac's going to trade. He gets one.
Lumac gets one back.
It's
And Comfy gets another. Is he
Wow.
going to drop
And
that?
that's a beautiful rule. That's a beautiful
Great
game. Oh,
retake.
wow.
I mean, that is peak retaking right there out of Eastern. Great job. Way to trust in the skills. And do they get the bomb? They get the bomb. Great retake. I love that out of Eastern.
Great IGLing. Great IGLing.
Yeah, great call by Redefy. You can tell he was really waiting for everyone to be set up, and then he gets the blind. Neon does a great job. I will say Gab did a great job of delaying, but the ult from Lumac was just being able to see everything. Yeah, I mean, another tactical timeout. This one's actually valid this time. I don't think it's a waste, so I give it to their coach. I mean, you lose 4 rounds off the half swap, and yeah, you do want to call a timeout because they had the momentum going into this half.
Oh, wow. I mean, the boys stepped it up. The boys stepped it up second half, not giving this game any room to breathe. I mean, when it's your map and you're playing pistol round, I mean, like, after that, it becomes a snowball. I think pistols is such an important round. They get a great play. I mean, they dodge the Fury here. He gets blinded. Like, it's great play by Eastern.
Yeah,
I
mean, really, it's where Eastern shines is on defense. Like, I mean, we saw it on Abyss. Even though it was Ball State's map pick, they just controlled it effortly and just came out with the win on that map. And it looks like we're trending towards the same thing here.
Which is, but a much better game from both halves.
Oh yeah, since we started out on attack here, just like really just Ball State working on their strengths. They started out a bit low, but then sort of crept back up to 6-6. Now EMU's taking it back.
Yeah, and we're going to see a gamble from Eastern. We're 3 stacking towards C with a KJ towards B, maybe Garage here. So we're going to play heavy towards the C side, expecting kind of a momentum change, whereas BSU is going to go towards this A site again. I actually don't mind this. I think this is kind of a nice tactical call because you're kind of still going back to what you were doing, but maybe changing up the pace. They're taking a little bit more of a slower approach. And trying to just break out some util here with the KJ still lurking mid. This is a pretty good round so far by Ball State.
Yeah, this is looking a lot like some of the plays that Eastern was doing at the beginning. Sans the C push. Really, I think it was a risky play by Eastern Michigan having a bunch of people stack on C, especially considering they had 4 coming towards them on A. It looks like they staved off the push there.
Yeah. And I think you called it perfectly. I mean, they copied exactly what Eastern's doing. They're breaking the util. It's a classic default. It's not necessarily copying, but they're doing a lot better job of executing their default, finding where certain people are, and then rotating throughout the map. That's how you play Haven. It's a 3-site bomb site. You got to play slow, and now they're going to be able to execute Garage. KJ's here, though. This is honestly now really good for Eastern. They have their KJ set up here, and they have 3 hero already.
Gets the pick through the smoke.
Phobos getting 2.
I mean, Ball State held their positions perfectly. That's the thing. They're playing a lot more control now.
I mean, Grim getting the 3rd, and then now it's a 2v5 for Eastern. Wow. Are they going to pull this out?
Great shots from Comfy.
1 for Comfy there. They're going to hold back just because, you've got a lethal weapon on the other side.
Yeah, you definitely want to save this round. I think if Ball State plays a little bit, aggressive, then fine. You can try and win this round, but, don't do anything brash. Eastern's just going to save here, not waste the ults, and just go into the next round. That way they have money to buy and get kind of a half buy here and just do a little bit better job. But it really sucked. Eastern was set up perfectly for that round.
Wow.
And Comfy's going to be able to get another one because, Eastern was set up 3 towards C. 2 towards A. They started off A, and then they went back towards C, and they went towards essentially our setup, but we weren't able to get the kills. It's a really sad setup to see, but again, Ball State, I guess the timeout worked finally.
I will say, Ball State finally get what they needed, right? I mean, they held their positions perfectly, playing through mid, playing Garage perfectly, Phobos getting 2 beautiful picks. I think Eastern, if I was Eastern, I wouldn't be nervous. Yeah, I mean, they're playing it perfectly. They got to respect the wall, obviously, on A side from Viper.
I mean, we've been seeing sort of the same wall setups on crossing B and A. We did see a few walls around C. Looks like they're gonna creep up. EMU getting 1, traded off. Grim getting another.
But they're weak. They're weak here. This is gonna be big for Redefy. He's gonna be able to clear 1. Gonna get the spams coming through. This isn't a bad job out of Eastern.
Recon off.
Wow,
Redefy
and they're
was.
rotating off of the site.
Yeah. And this is great, though, because if they do go A, we've got Mr. Alec on the KJ, so they got to be careful here.
But Alexander rotating off, playing through mid now.
I think he just senses they're not really urgently going towards A here. Redefy trying to creep up. He finds Revo there. Doesn't get the pick off, but
Wow. Good old classic switcheroo. They're going back towards C.
See, they're hitting garage. I mean, this is the same play that worked last time for them, so.
Should run.
Killjoy getting her ult off here. Wolfenite
Wolfenite.
through the wall.
I love this. Play it back. He gets the pick. No need to waste the Hunter Fury. The bomb isn't even down. If anything, he should be worrying about denying the plant, and I think that's what we're going to see out of here. I'd really like to see Alec protect him here.
I mean, that's just the Odin's bread and
Yep.
butter, just
This is
denying that.
perfect.
And the
Cancel
Hunter's
bomb.
Fury going out.
Great job. 20 seconds left now for Ball
Almost
State.
finds him.
Dodges it, no tags.
Barely not getting any damage there.
Spike planted.
Redefy is going to creep up. He's going to try and find...
Alex holding a great
Rim
angle,
Garage.
Yeah, this is going to be perfect. They're going to clear out garage. This is very, very good out of Eastern here. Oh, and
Alex
finds
gets
him.
the
It's gonna be able
shots
to get
in.
one. Now it's going to be a 2v3. They're both towards logs here. Backside. This is going to be great for Eastern.
I mean, Eastern looking beautiful. Gets the shots in and gets the round.
Wow.
Wow.
I mean, that's kind of what we expect out of Wolfenite there. Just holding them with the old Odin and just getting those crucial picks to just secure the round there.
Go ahead.
I think BSU's question here is how are we going to stop the Odin?
The longer Wolfenite stays alive on defense, the more likelihood they are to win. I've been saying it since map 1, and it is becoming the truth. This guy stays alive longer. They win more rounds when he's alive on defense. I mean, he denies the plant to start off. He delays so much time, and then he's able to wait for his teammates and get the two. He's playing exceptional right now.
Yes.
And now, look, he's 17-9. You still have Comfy with 22-9. They're having so much success with delaying these bomb plants. A great job out of Eastern right now on this defensive app.
They're having fun. They're having fun, that's for sure. I mean, here comes through A.
And
Looks like-
Wolfenite playing aggressive with this Odin, but they're not going to let him get that ult for free with a couple shots landing. And this is a risky drone, but he's got protection out of the Lumac, so let's see what happens.
Sees them all on A long. He still has the Odin. Very dangerous to play A long here. They're going to back off a bit.
And I don't know. I mean, they're going to be aware that on C, they have the Viper ult. Eastern's completely cut off C long. The only way that really Ball State's going to have success here is if they go through garage or do a straight B push.
Look at how Eastern has this map set up. They've taken so much space with their utility. Garage completely closed off with Killjoy util. We're going to see some contact on B. They're going to get on the site, but the
Wow,
Lumac
Lumac
getting the
gets a
first pick.
Eastern wants this.
Wow.
They forced them to plant B. But an overstep by Wolfenite. Now they're going to be able to go A. Lumac is here. They might go back towards B. I think they're going to finally plant on B. But this is still good for Eastern. They can crunch in. They have them on all the sides. This
Spike
is perfect
down.
from Eastern.
Spikes down B, and honestly, they got Wolfenite off of the Odin now. So as long as, I mean, they got to play perfect here. They are down to a 4v3, though, Eastern having the number advantage.
Yeah, and this is going to be a classic crunch on B. When you go B site, the only downside of going B is you
Lumac
get
gets the
crunched on.
pick.
Lumac's going to be able to get one. They've got the Odin in the backside. He's going to get the spray. But KJ's coming in from the left side. I don't know if they
Wow.
notice KJ. Oh, they do notice KJ.
Phobos paying back in kind. And he's going to hunt his Fury. He's going to get it half. And they're both going to die at the hand of Law. A 3K for him. Good round from both teams, but BSU pulled that one out.
Yeah, that was just a little bit of a scrappy round right there at the end. That was a little bit messy from Eastern. I think they were a little bit confused where that last guy was. And then for the KJ to wrap around, that was just a good play by her. But not a bad round, like you said.
Not at all.
Not a bad round at all.
I mean, just Ball State really like taking pages out of Eastern's book. Having that Sova hold there with the Odin, it's a good play.
Yeah.
It's just a very good play, and it paid tenfold.
Yeah, I have to give credit to Ball State. Their adaptability this map is really, really
And
great
here
to
we
look
have a
at.
save round from Eastern, playing a super conservative, pushing through middle, trying to get any picks. Ooh,
Wow.
And a great, 3 picks. Rebo gets 2 there. I mean, it's a save round. They try to play forceful, try to get a few picks, unable to get 2 picks, but still alive here. 2v3 or 2v4, sorry, 3.
Redefy kind of forcing up there with the Guardian, getting the trade, but
This
I
is just
don't-
tough. This is tough for Eastern.
I think we see contact by Garage. Alexander kind of trades off killing Law there.
And they
And
get
Gav
the
gets him.
pick. I mean, it's a save round. They did their best. They got, what, 2 picks there? Honestly, could be worse. Alexander getting the pick with the pistol.
Yeah, they did a great job. I think, like I said, their adaptability right now is something to credit. I know I've been bashing on Ball State all night, but they did a great job of adapting to kind of what Eastern's doing on defense and also what they were doing on attack and taking a little bit out of that default. But I think, truthfully, they're just doing a lot better job with their default. It's a lot more concise. They're playing together a lot more on their default.
Yeah.
And if they keep this up, they can maybe make potentially a push for a couple, 2 more rounds and maybe push this thing into OT.
And
Who knows?
the dart is getting forced here right out of on an eco.
Gav pushing up through sewers. I think it was interesting that last round. You saw Eastern push way up mid, aided by the Omen smoke, but it really didn't pay out because they just had someone lurking there. It looks like the BSU team is going to look towards C. We have Comfy holding there. Their big hitter, 22 and 11. Let's see what happens here.
Oh,
That's a
it gets
great hold. He's going to be able to
picks.
see at least
Great.
1 or 2 here. Neon's going to be able to play aggressive here, but he's going to have the Viper wall. Going to be able to delay a little bit more time here.
Yeah, it looks like they traded blows there, but
I mean, they're going to have to do a 5-on-5 retake. Rebo gets the planted.
Rebo is just going to be able to hold down sight here with the Viper ult.
And we're going to have KJ ult, though. This is going to be really good. We have KJ ult. We're going to be able to force the Viper out of her ultimate. We just can't let them cancel it. That's the
Wow.
perfect kill they need.
Wow,
This is going to be able to get the Viper out of her ult. This is going to be a great retake by Eastern. They got to take their time and be patient here.
Wolfenite gets Law down too. Killjoy down.
This is going
Makes
to be
it
great.
a 5v3.
Forcing them towards long, and it's not planted for. It's planted for long.
Rebo gets a pick on Lumac though. There's
Redefy with the flank.
Wow.
Rebo with
gets
2 picks.
Comfy.
Redefy on the flank gets 1.
Gets 2. Gets 3. Redefy. Wow.
Great job by Redefy. Great flank. He's feeling himself. The IGL standing on top.
I mean, that's a play, right? Getting 3 on the flank. Wow. Huge by the IGL.
I mean, just textbook out of this team. Just being able to force them out of the Viper ult was so crucial. And they have another tech pause.
Hey, at this point, someone check NAC's bank account. They must have paid them because this is unbelievable.
I mean, really, like, what is going on with this Ball State team?
But they have played a great Haven map. We got to give them props where props is due. Have played a great match, making it entertaining for us.
Oh, yeah. It only takes 1 more from this Eastern Michigan team.
Correct.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. I mean, a lot of adaptability coming out of both teams. Like Ball State being able to adapt, get 1 or 2 rounds, and then Eastern coming right back on the other side and being able to play to the game, staying to those fundamentals, getting those ult points, rallying up, and then that was just a great job being able to play behind Alex's ult, and it worked out perfectly.
What's
it's really showing.
What's the eco looking like?
I think
I think the eco is going to be a little bit low on Ball State's side since they just lost that round. It should be going on a half buy here, so it shouldn't be too good for Ball State's side going into a potentially match point.
Yeah.
Ball State is going to have to play very desperately here. Well, desperate might not be the right word, but they're going to have to fight tooth and nail for this victory here.
I mean, this is a 12-9.
They have to win 3 straight to take it to overtime.
Yeah, it's going to be a force buy here out of Ball State, what they have to do, and it's going to be interesting to see. I think they have 2 ultimates still available, but I know that they got rid of that Viper ult, so it's going to be really tough for Ball State to win this round. The best thing that they have to do is really just work that default, get the picks, and really just hope that they're able to pick up some guns for their other teammates and then just work around that. Honestly, if I'm Ball State, you really just got to hope that Eastern makes a mistake. Over pushes,
3 mistakes.
overextends, because this is just like a really tough round. I'm pretty sure that Wolfenite's going to be close to his Hunter's Fury again. So, and then we have Redefy with his Omen ult, so he's going to be able to rotate anywhere they go. So this is a really, like, all around, this is a tough round for Ball State to even win.
And we get back into the action here. We got 12-9 Ball State. Needing a miracle here. I mean, what, 3 rounds up by Eastern? I mean, Eastern, they gotta hold, they gotta play something, but Ball State need a miracle here.
They're going to play that A and mid split here. They're going to play aggressive on A, trying to push up sewers. Lumac getting some contact.
Gav!
Getting the pick on Lumac there with the judge.
And that's it. They did exactly what they needed to do. They got the pick, and now they're going to be able to rotate, create a little bit more space. This is a great execution by Ball State. I got to give them their props. That was a great job by Gav.
Just like that's what they've been doing. When they win rounds, they go in, they get that pick, they rotate back around and commit to a site.
Commit to B now.
Yeah.
Looking like a B hole. I mean, they have this set up perfectly. Eastern's going to have something here. Wow, Comfy gets the pick on Grim.
Yeah, he's going to get another spam. Gav's going to get one. I think they're going to be able to get this straight. Nice.
Wow, Phobos with the shock dart, getting 2 with the shock dart.
Phobos has the lineups.
12 and 10. It's getting close.
Yeah, these technical pauses are doing something.
Hey, honestly, someone check their PCs for, like you said, Word.exe. I mean, come on. But that's a great round by Ball State. We can't deny it. Playing mid there perfectly, getting a pick on Lumic early, and just playing as a team. I mean, this is going to come down to a nail biter, isn't it?
Yeah, this is a great job by Ball State. They're doing a really good job of finding these picks on this default. But again, it's all about who's going to be able to adapt faster, who's going to be able to find that pacing and that rhythm. Ball State wins one round, Eastern wins the next, and look, now Eastern's setting the tone. They're not giving up this sewers. They're putting heavy on sewers, and Ball State's putting more towards A-long. This is going to be really interesting to see if they clear sewers.
I mean, A is double smoked there, so they're not going to be able to really push through for the time being. If you notice, the Viper didn't waited until the walls came down to set up her wall, and we're going to have 2 creep up through sewers, and they just don't know. I wonder if Lumac is going to go back around. Yeah, he's going to notice them creeping up A-long. He's going to rotate back around, try and see. Redefy getting picked up by Gav.
This is it's the Deagle on him. Or the revolver. My bad.
Just honestly, okay, we're going to have 3 coming back around from CT. The Viper smoke coming in clutch here, and he gets 1.
Gav gets in here, gets out, down to 6 HP.
A 3-5.
Wow,
Lumac gets 1.
Pick.
Is this going to be another one of these insane
He's got
plays?
ultimate here. KJ's on the flank on our side. York's on the ult on our flank. Let's see what happens. Comfy gets 1. Alec has to clear this corner. This is going to be really big from Alec here.
He has to clear the left. Comfy up in heaven.
Wow, they get Alexander. Grim gets. Wow.
Oh my goodness.
That execution from
And
Ball
now
State.
Eastern's going to be on a low buy. This is going to be very scary. They can potentially push this to OT. It's going to be a low buy. I think Eastern's going to have to be having a half buy here.
No, they have to full buy here because it's last round before overtime.
They just, yeah, but
they just don't have the money.
Money, no.
So they're going to have a full buy here. So this is going to be, I guess, a full buy on both sides.
Wow.
And I'm pretty sure Lumac did not use his ult, which is really good for him to save that ult. I don't know if he intentionally wanted to do that, but this is going to be huge.
This is the round here.
Could potentially win them this round here.
They're going to play the same A. Gav with an op.
This
Not
is
going to see anyone yet.
Gav. I have to give Gav credits to pull out this op on attack side. Last round of Force OT. This is big here, and I'm pretty sure they saw that op with that drone. Maybe for a brief second they might have seen it.
He got tagged with the recon there.
Yeah, they might have seen that op there. We're going to see an early, I don't really like this. A minute 14 into the round, and you're popping the KJ ult?
I mean, it
I don't
takes
really
a
know
lot
about
of
this.
space, but they're not really rushing
Using
to get
it. They're
on
not-
They
site.
haven't planted yet. What's going on
They
with Ball
haven't even
State?
entered site yet. The ult is out.
Is this an A push? It's going to be A crunch. They're going towards A side. They're planning for B. Okay, they have
Plants down
lineups.
on
They're
B.
playing for lineups through Viper. Viper, I think, has a lineup where she's just holding flank for some weird reason.
There's the
Yoru
ult.
ult. There's the blind. I think he gets 1. He's able to see 1 back sight. Phobos is going to get
gets
another one.
wolfed and
Wolfman's going to get picked off. Redefy is going to get picked off. Somehow this round is going into the favor of Ball
wow.
State. Wow.
And it's a 1v4. How is he going to play this?
Lumac, can he give us?
Gets 1. Nearly gets 2. So vulnerable. He's going to take double damage here. Shock darts are going to be deadly.
Gets 2. Lumac.
Not enough
Gets
time.
3.
Not enough time.
Gets 4.
Gets 4,
but
but there's not enough time.
Lumac plays that to perfection.
And
Needed to play.
OT we go.
Wow. What an. Well, first off, Ball State from 6-2 down to get it to 12-12. That is a huge play by Ball State. Finally having some money on the table.
The boys are on their toes. This is where the mental fortitude comes into play here. You've had a long game of 24 rounds. We're tied up, clean slate. First to win 2 rounds here, or win by 2. This is going to be really, really big.
Now
Eastern is starting on attack side too.
I mean, really, this could go either way. We saw EMU, they were decent the first half, decent the second half, but it seems like the rounds just kind of slip away for them.
Yeah, I mean, this is really good. I think Eastern likes to play this attack side, so they're doing a really good job with their attack side, and they love their default. So I love this. They're pushing the C. I'm really interested to see if they keep with the default. It seems like they're going to be doing it, and I really don't know. This is going to be really tough because I'm pretty sure Ball State's ready for this default.
They are. I mean, if you're Eastern here, I mean, watching them on the map right now, we have a huge rotation from Viper going back to either A or B, and this is going to probably be a garage C push right here.
I mean, it's an aggressive push up to take space from Eastern.
It is.
They took the space up on A long. They're taking place up into B. Looks like we're going to have some contact here.
This could be amazing timing from Redefy.
Redefy gets smokes down though. Won't be able to see.
Redefy smokes it off.
Playing super slow here, unlike Eastern.
It looks like Ball State bought an op Gav.
Yep.
Foregoing the armor in favor of the operator.
We're gonna have a Lumac showdown here.
This is so smart from Eastern. They're faking the A push. They're gonna get them off. KJ has no util on C. She's gonna be prepared, but they don't know.
C is sort of open.
Eastern should be able to get this site for free.
Lumac gets the Gav.
He's gonna be able to get the ops down on. They have to trade. Nice.
They get
Great job by Eastern to fake A and go C. Lumac is still on the flank too. He can go garage if need be. He's going to be able to call out the Omen on garage. 4v3 Eastern.
I mean this is textbook right here. Playing through garage. Wow, Grim gets one, gets the kill. Wow, gets traded off, and Phobos gets
and it's a 1v1. Lumac
planted for him though. It is planted for Lumac. There's gonna be a huge. Wow, gets the tags on him.
Another jump.
He's playing cheeky.
Wow! And Lumac plays that to perfection.
The kid is cold. The kid is cold.
Ice in the veins.
Wow.
Dude, ice in the veins. Truly.
Look at that. Oh, clean fist bump. Okay. They practiced that one.
Wow.
You know, if they can coordinate fist bumps, I'm looking forward to some like coordinated dances after wins.
I am.
This is great attack, a great attack side. I mean, great trades from Ball State, and they really gave it a go. But Lumac, ice cold, finishes off the round with the spray. Great job by Eastern.
This is game point. I mean, Eastern have been playing out of their minds recently. So I mean, this is game point.
Looking to see long.
Oh, gets it. Smokes are gone.
Gets him
Ball State has no smokes. No smokes now on Ball State. But they have inserted Gav, their only player of hope. This man, Gav, does he get a pick or does he waste his space in garage?
Waiting.
I choose the latter.
Waiting outside window. Sova kind of playing off the position there. Almost sees him. Sees him.
Gets Comfy, gets the pick. Wow. This is textbook from Eastern. And this should be the game here. Wow. Just textbook from Eastern.
Unless they severely mess this up. Lumac gets picked off. It's a 2v4. I've seen bigger comebacks.
This is going to be really tough. Redefy is going to be able to play on this flank. He's going to get the comms now with this bomb going down soon. He's going to be able to play a lot faster, and he's going to be able to get to smoke A long. I mean, this is going to be a big round for Omen here, if need be. This is their win con, is the Omen's flank. They're going to play super, super slow here. Gets the dart out, doesn't get a scan.
They don't know where Comfy is. This is game.
Sees 2, and Comfy closes out the game.
That's insane. Wow. No proper retake. Comfy just says, let me win this game for us. And a 2-0 fashion, 14-12 last map, Haven. Eastern takes it, takes down the top dog.
Got me nail biting over here. What a game.
What a
from
game.
Eastern.
What a game.
Your Eastern Michigan Eagles advancing to 2-0.
2-0 against a big team, a really big team. I mean, this is essentially one of the better teams in ESC. They've won ESC in the past, and to see these guys take on down, I mean, that is just a great job. What did I say in the beginning of this? I said whoever wins this, Lane, actually, you said it. Whoever wins this could be potentially one of the favorites.
To win all of it.
Just to win it all. I mean, to go in there on their map pick, 13-1 them, and then on their own pick, come back and win it 12-14. It just doesn't get any better than that. The Lurk 3K on that Omen, just cinema from this Eastern Michigan team.
Yeah. I mean, Eastern did such a great job on this game to be able to adapt to each round. I mean, Ball State put up a great fight on this second map, and I could tell, you could tell that they were ready for this and that they knew that this was going to be a comp that they liked. Both comps were really good, and this could have been Eastern's pick, but still, I mean, like, it didn't really matter. It seemed like they really knew what both teams were doing, and the adaptability on both sides was great. I think Ball State put a really good job, but Eastern was just able to have that extra kick. And I credit that to the Yoru. I truly think that Yoru pick on defense really makes a difference compared to the Neon.
I mean, it's really like a testament to the Ball State team. We really saw shades of their former selves in that Haven play. I mean, to be able to take this team to OT after getting stomped 13-1, that's a testament.
I mean, we gotta give some props to, first off, Ball State. Ball State has played an incredible match. 13-1. First map on their pick, coming back from a 6-2 to an overtime on Haven. Incredible mental resilience. It shows what Ball State is all about. Eastern closing out with an incredible match. Like he was saying, your incredible pick on defense makes a huge Lumac. Incredible player. Makes a huge difference. Everyone played perfectly.
Yeah, I honestly want to give a big shout out to Wolf and Knight. I think his rounds on defense were just insane. He did such a good job of winning crucial rounds that kind of just snowballed the game into potentially winning the game on both maps. And so they just did a great job. I think the better team won here and the better coach, because Ball State, you got to be looking for a new coach after that one. All these timeouts were terrible except for one.
Also, big props to Comfy. Playing a controller and still top fragging.
Wow.
Impressive. Impressive. And that should take us to the end of this stream. We'll take a look at the schedule here. And
yeah, it's going to be a fun schedule these next coming weeks. We got Buffalo on both for League and Valorant. Make sure to tune in. 8 p.m. on the dot. We don't mess around. We're not late anymore. We're new and improved. And we're winning games too.
We'll be seeing University of Buffalo on February 10th. And then the following week, Bowling Green at 7:30. And then if you watch League of Legends, we're going to be facing University of Buffalo on the 9th and then Ohio on the 18th.
Thank you guys for showing up.
Have a great night. We'll see you from the Eagle.